You think you know me?
On this day, I see clearly everything has come to life. A better place in a broken dream, and we'll leave it all behind. On this day, it's so real to me. Everything has come to life. Another chance to chase a dream. Another chance to feel alive.
Yo, it's your boy CT Crusher here checking in. Just wanting to remind y'all to go subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube for the Hoodie Jube live podcast. We talking pressing topics here for you every night of the week. Hit that ding dong bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. Come join in on the conversation. Help us expand the community. We do a lot of giveaways, give away to a lot of charities, giving away to the local children's hospital. And oh, by the way, if you want a chance to win free NFL tickets, yes, I said that, free NFL tickets, make sure you subscribe and hit the ding so you don't miss a chance to win free NFL tickets. Peace out.
No, I miss my brother, yeah. No, I miss my brother, yeah. No, I miss my brother, yeah. It's fire. No, I miss my brother.
Yeah, I'm in the studio.
Yeah. No,
Let him hear it,
my
Will.
brother, yeah.
I'm
No, I miss my brother, yeah.
Twin.
Who I'm gon' call when it's time to ride? Who gon' pull up when it's time to slide? Me and my brother, we stick together, no other. We blowing up like a bubble and we took over, no other. Who I'm gon' call when it's time to ride? Who gon' pull up when it's time to slide? Me and my brother, we stick together, no other. We blowing up like a bubble and we took over, no other.
What's up, and welcome, Who Dat Nation. Welcome to the best Saints sports talk show in the world. If you want live updates on your New Orleans Saints and also what only straight facts, this is the place to be. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the new and upcoming trending news. Also subscribe so you can have a chance to win NFL tickets to watch your favorite NFL team live in person and won't miss out on any of the money giveaways we do. So now, let me welcome you to the Hoodie Jube Sports Show. Here is your host, Hoodie Jube.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hoodie Jube, and I'm back with another live podcast. And if y'all don't know, y'all will know. There's no YouTube without your boy, Hoodie Jube, y'all. How is everybody doing today, man? Me, I'm doing just fine. Man, we got some good news today. What about our boy, the Honey Badger? Tyrone Mathieu has visited the New Orleans Saints today. And I think it lasted about 3 to 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that happened, they said he left the building finally. We don't know if he left on a deal or what, but we're going to see, y'all. So I'm super excited to hear that Tyrone Mathieu has finally visited the Saints. And they all saying that this is his number one destination. That's who he really would love to play for, is the New Orleans Saints. So Dennis Allen, Mickey Loomis, Miss Benson, make it happen. Make it happen, y'all. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. But let me give a shout out to everybody that's in here real quick. We got Pick It and Flick It, who that to you? We got B Con, who that to you? My boy Master Up Podcast, who that to you? And I see you in here, about to bring you on as well to talk to you. We got Brian Pearson, who that to you? We got Derek L, who that to you? We got Lord Nixon, who that to you? We got Gabriel Thomas as well, who that to you? And we got Kenny Sutton, who that to you? Glad to see everybody in here. But let me bring on my boy Masked Up Podcast. Let him come chat it up. The link is pinned to the top if y'all like to come on in here and chat it up with us about the Tyrone Mathieu visiting the Saints today, about draft picks that we literally just got yesterday. So if y'all would like to come talk it up with us, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Don't be afraid to come chat it up with us. Also, who that too? Love over here. I see you over here in the chat as well. Who that? And we got Lester. Who that to you? Glad to see you in here as well. But here he is, my boy Masked Up Podcast. How you doing?
Who that, Hoodie? How you doing today, bud?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Man, I'm doing great. Just kicking it here at lunch. Decided to pop on here real quick and talk about that Tyrann Mathieu, coming in for a visit.
Yes. So I'm super excited. You super pumped?
Yeah, I'm super pumped about it. I think we should definitely kick the tires and sign him. I would love to have Tyrann Mathieu on our team, especially with CD Deuce and him in the same backfield. Man, make it happen.
Yep. They can make it happen for sure. Especially, all you gotta do is just talk to the man and ask him what is he looking for as money wise, and how many years on the contract is he really looking for? Because we can make it work. We already know we are capable of making anything work for anybody that we want. They just gotta really want him, and I think they would love a guy like him in the locker room after losing Malcolm Jenkins. Why not?
100%, dude. After losing Malcolm Jenkins and the loss of Marcus Williams as well, I think Tyrann Mathieu can plug in and play with Marcus May, next to him. I think those two can really solidify the safety position. And I really think if we do land Tyrann Mathieu, I really think our focus in this year's draft is pretty much all on the offense. I could be wrong, but to me, I think if we double up wide receiver in the draft and get a killer O-line guy, I'm going to be super excited.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be super excited too. But also, who that to everybody that's rolling on in here? I see Chemo Slices in here. Who that to you? I see Brandon Reese is also loading up in here. Who that to y'all? Also, we got Donald in here too as well, so we're gonna bring Donald on board as well. How you doing, Donald?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Not much, man. I'm doing good,
Hey,
man.
hey, put it this way. They're not worried about 2023 or 2024. They're worried about 2022 and in the moment. So as far as I'm concerned, I like it. Why not do it?
Why not, man? Why not
I'm telling you.
get your guy that can be the best replacements for Jenkins?
I'm telling you, man. Hey, Tyrann Mathieu, hey, he's smaller, but you know what? That dude got heart. That dude can play. I can tell you that. He can still play. And he's young. He ain't old. He's 29.
I know.
People running around here talking about the man. Oh, that guy can play. You give me him, I got nothing to worry about. That's a better version of Malcolm, in my opinion. Shit, come on. Malcolm is good, but he better than Tyrann Mathieu. I can tell you that. I can see that. They went to two good colleges, Ohio State, LSU. Yeah.
Malcolm Jenkins is 34, 35 still. If you sign Tyrone Mathieu at 29, you can still get a good 5 years out of him.
Yeah, he's still good. I don't get it. I don't know if he went to Kansas City. I don't know if that Chiefs defense was just that bad. Look, you come here, you don't got to worry about none of that. I'm just telling you right now. We already got guys that are at your level or right at the top of your level. Kansas City, you was good, but some of them guys were just average. Well, way better than defense of Kansas City Chiefs. Way better. Way better coaching.
Just to let everybody know as well, other news today, because Brian Pearson put it in the chat, so I'll cover that as well. Blake Bortles asked to be released today because he wants to find a better option to be the number 2 quarterback because we signed Andy Dalton. So, I don't give a damn about Blake Bortles.
Hoodie, I get it. But, look, man, you come on. There's a reason why they brought you back on the practice squad. Come on.
Yep.
No. Hey, you know what? You can ask for your release. That'll be fine. That's good. So.
Yep. You won't win the ring with us this year. It's cool. You don't have to win the ring with us.
Nope. It's all good. It's business. Last time I checked.
It is a business thing. And then I see a lot of people ever since we traded for those picks. Everybody's saying we're going to get a quarterback in the first round, which is
Well,
another
Hoodie, go ahead and
mistake.
say it.
Wants a QB supposedly, but I don't see the
I
Saints
don't
wanting a QB.
know.
I feel like they in win now mode. Why would you
No.
waste a first round pick on a dude that you don't even know is going to ever touch the field?
No, Hoodie, that's the point. I don't understand. Why would I go after this quarterback class is not that good? I don't care what none
Nope.
of these guys say. I get it. Some of these guys can be good, but they're not. This the next year's draft class overall is going to be very good at quarterback. That's what I'm worried about. But I mean, I get this draft okay is good, but none of these guys are stars. Come on, man! Like, are you kidding me? I'm not drafting these picks to go get a quarterback. I'm going to go help my football team now. I'm not worrying about 2023. I'm worrying about now. I'm in the moment. I care less about those picks.
Yep.
And when you win, those picks are going to be they're going to be at the bottom. So, who cares?
Definitely. You're going to be at the bottom of the first. So,
And then I'm looking at what we gave up. I'm like, this is not bad. They gave an 18 pick, a third round pick, which you already have, a seventh round pick, which I care less about. They gave it a 22 third first round pick. I mean, okay, a 2024 second round pick, but that's about it. They didn't give up a lot.
yep.
No players. They just straight up picks. And you know what? Philadelphia, they wanted to get rid of some of those picks. So you know what? You get on the top. And this draft is loaded at wide receiver, offensive lineman, defensive lineman, semi tight end, and semi safety. So yeah. And when you want these picks, you can hit them with these picks. It's football minimum wage. It's cheap. You don't got to think about it for the next 5 years. Yeah. I
Well,
got
I
two
mean,
firsts. I heard it. That's if I'm correct. It's two firsts, a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth. That's good. And you know what, Hoodie? I don't see us trading anymore. I can see us staying right where we're at the rest of this draft.
I can see it happening too. I can see that
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
I think we got. Somebody said we got 9 total picks this year, so we're missing some picks somewhere.
What picks? No, we have two firsts. That's two. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I mean, how many is that? Like 7, 8. I can't count my finger, but second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, a seven. That's 7 picks.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see what we got now.
Yeah. That's 7. It has to be 7. I might be
Let's
wrong.
see.
Let's find out.
All right. So it says as of now we'll have 16th, the 19th, the 49th, the
Yeah.
98th pick, the 120th, the 161, and the 194, which is 7 picks. But they're
That's the
saying we
7.
might have. But I wonder why people are saying 9 picks. I
Well,
wonder if
they talk about the compensatory picks. That's for next year though.
Oh, okay.
That's if we might get those picks.
Okay.
Yeah, but Hoodie,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? Hoodie, you know what's crazy about all these people? They get mad when we go be aggressive. Now we're aggressive. Now they still mad. I'm like, how are you mad? We did what we were supposed to do. We're aggressive. We don't stay at the draft spots we be at. We always trade up. You should. You can't be scared. These teams that are scared don't go nowhere. I think about it. The teams that spin and are not scared, they win most of the time. Let you get that. We Peyton set that up. He said, look, we can't be scared. We got to be aggressive. We can't worry about what other people think. We got to go after this shit. We got to go after this shit. We got to go after these players. If we got to overpay them, so be it. But you know, if it works out. It worked out. So, as far as I'm concerned, can't be scared. And Mickey Loomis, he's not scared. Jeff Island's not scared. Dennis Allen's is not scared. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's a win-win. In Philadelphia, in Philadelphia, people are talking about they get another shot with Jalen Hurts. This is it. It works. We get a draft another guy for next year. So at the end of the day, it wins to win with Philadelphia. It's win for the Saints.
Yep. I mean, I don't see us getting a QB. I know a lot of people saying the Saints want.
I don't know where that's coming from, man. I don't know where that's
Yeah.
coming from.
Yeah, I
What's your
don't
take on
understand.
that? What's
I
your
mean,
theory?
my theory is kind of it's kind of simple. It makes more sense than what these people are saying. So you just signed Jameis Winston on a 2-year deal. Basically, he's getting a lot of his money up front this year. Then you already seen what Jameis can do last year with nobody, right? A banged up O line, a banged up receiving core because no Michael Thomas and them on the field, so it's basically just Callaway and Hardy, which ain't bad, receivers, but they're not number ones and number twos that can just win you a game. So he was playing with those people in a banged up O line, and went 5 for 2, went 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions with that team. And people are trying to trip and saying that, oh, he can't be no franchise quarterback, or he hasn't proved to me yet. Don't ask me to ask them people that. I think he is a franchise quarterback. People just hating on him. And then the other thing I look at it is that for a quarterback to be successful, you get Michael Thomas back, good. Now you need to address that number 2 wide receiver spot, which you'll probably try to do in the draft. Okay, cool. In the draft, you're going to try to get him some more protection as well to replace Armstead. Cool. I understand. But why would you go in the first round and draft a quarterback? That is no need right now. We got our quarterbacks. You got Jameis Winston. You got the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. You got Ian Brooks, and now you just got to replace Blake Bortles now because he wanted to be the number 2, so he's out the door now. So now you just got to find another 4th guy just to be on your roster just in case you need him. So why would you waste a pick on a quarterback that's not going to play in the first round? Like, your first round picks is to better your team now and to play now, not to sit behind for a year or 2 and then just put the guy out there. Because if the dude sits behind Jameis and you pick him basically just to sit behind Jameis for the next year or 2, he's never going to play because Jameis is going to show you what he really is, and you're going to want to sign him to a future contract. And then there you go, you wasted a pick for no reason, and you basically traded your future 2023 first round pick for the trade up in the first round to get a receiver and a QB, if you want to say, for no reason, when you could have got 2 receivers or a receiver and an offensive tackle. I think it's retarded how people are looking at this. And people are making up so many excuses like, oh, Jameis haven't showed me nothing, or, Jameis only got like 167 yards per game or whatever. I'm like, who gives a damn? You know what a quarterback job is?
Exactly.
You know what a quarterback job is? A quarterback job is to stand in the pocket, right? That's your job, to stay in the pocket and deliver those passes. Limit your turnovers. Make sure you can hold on to the ball and score touchdowns and get us down the field. Is that the quarterback job? Yes. So he doesn't have to be an escape artist quarterback to be a good quarterback. Nope. He's got a hell of an arm. Everybody knows he's really talented, and they know what he's capable of. And you telling me if you give him good protection, way better weapons than what he's going to have than what he had last year already by adding Michael Thomas back into it, and you pick up a dude in the draft, and you're telling me this dude's not going to be the same like last year because of the injury. He's already 100% like back and ready to go. Like, his rehab is done basically.
Like, Hoodie, the people don't understand that today's NFL, sports medicine is way better than it was back then 10, 15, 20, 25 years ago. Those ACL injuries, torn Achilles, popped Achilles, broken leg, that shit used to end people's careers. Not anymore. You can come back from that now. That's why these players that's why a lot of these guys play longer now. I mean, they can't. It's the medicine. It's supposed to play long now. And then none of these guys take care of their bodies. So why not do it? I don't blame them. Go do it. Shit. I care less. Those injuries are not even the big deal anymore.
Yeah.
It is, but it's just not. It's just not.
Hold on.
They fixed it.
Hey, Mount Dog. Mount Dog. You said it's not retarded. It's Dennis Allen's choice. If he wants to drive his own quarterback, I think Winston would do good, but Hill and Winston was paid. Guys, the reason why I say I think it's retarded is because it's not a need that you need right now. You got a dude on a 2-year contract. You got a great defense that's a Super Bowl caliber defense to win right now. And all you need to get Winston right now to make it to the Super Bowl is another tackle that is proven that he can prove to be Tyrone Mathieu's replacement to protect your quarterback, and get him one more weapon, like an elite weapon that can be your number 2 that can slide into that one spot if Thomas did go down again for some reason, and you will be straight. You can go, and then you don't have to worry about even needing a quarterback. I don't understand why people are overreacting. Oh, well, they looked at the Washington thing. Well, yeah, but people didn't tell you, and people don't know this. They offered Jameis Winston a contract first before any of that. He didn't want to sign it right away because he was still in rehab. He wanted to make sure he was 100% before he signed a contract with the Saints. He wanted to make sure he was going to be back and healthy and ready to go. So he did us a good thing. And he said, hey, if you got to go test it out with the sign, because, hey, he's on the board. I understand it's a business thing. Go do it. So they did their, they gave their chance basically hey, let's see if we can do this to show everybody that we trying to get us a QB in here, that we want Jameis, we want Watson as well, either way. It didn't work out, so guess what they did? They went right back to him. He's healthier. He was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to ball out now. And he's ready to prove out. So why would you, as a coach, why would you waste a first-round pick on somebody that's not going to play for the next few years when you can use that to upgrade your team to make it to the Super Bowl? It just don't make no sense. Now, if you had no quarterback right now on the team and your only quarterback right now was Andy Dalton and you lost Jameis Winston, then I would understand, hey, man, go in the draft and see if this young man can do. But still, I still want to get a guy out this draft because they're not elite enough to be a starting quarterback. They probably, at best, a backup quarterback because this draft is so weak. I would wait till the 2023 and would have never traded up. I would have traded back this season. I would have got my number one receiver that I wanted for my franchise for the next few years and then drafted me a quarterback in that year. I don't understand. Like, I understand what some people say, well, let the coach be him, let him get him. I understand that, Mike. But at the same time, I would not do it. I think it's a stupid decision on what you got on your roster currently. Why waste a pick and why lose a pick for next year too to draft a quarterback that's not going to even start and not even capable probably of even being a starting quarterback? Like, a lot of people literally say it all over the sports place, Sports Center, you name it. This draft class is weak.
Oh God, man!
Not the whole draft class, but the quarterback draft class is weak this year.
Well, Hoodie, I'm gonna just tell you this. I don't like ESPN, but that's okay.
Oh, my dog, yeah. My dog, I totally understand what you said. I agree with you 100%. You're just giving me the other side. I totally understand, but I'm saying, do you see how retarded they are thinking, right?
Yeah,
that's just in my eyes. I feel like it's a dumb
It's total BS. It's total BS what they do. I'm like, man, are you kidding me? I get it. I get why they do it, but no, it's not gonna happen. No critical thinking, man. No critical thinking at all.
Yeah.
They don't do their history. They don't do their history. They don't do their homework. They just go to the shit. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
See, like, my dog understands where we're coming from, but he's trying to say, he's letting us know about the other people's side. See, the other people that are actually looking at it like this are retarded and don't know football. Because if you think Jameis Winston cannot be a franchise quarterback, you are retarded. Because if you actually took your time to go study him, look at the way he plays, look at his stats and everything, and look at the team he went to and what he had to deal with and all that shit, and you see where he's at now and see what he dealt with last year with all the injuries and new players and stuff, and then all that, and see what he accomplished with the team. There's no point of saying it, and there's no excuses to draw at him. That's what I'm saying. Like it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And Mo said, hold on, we got Mo in here, comment at the very bottom. Hold on, let me pull it up. Did he ever show you he can be a franchise quarterback? Me? Yes, he did show me he can be a franchise quarterback. Let me remind you that Florida State, his college career, he lost you one game. Okay. Right. He won the Heisman. He won a national title. He was the number one overall pick for a reason. Guess what else he did? Right. He got put in a bad situation with the Buccaneers. They were the suckiest team in the league. That's why they got the first pick. You had no weapons besides Mike Evans. And then sort of last year, they finally started loading up on the team besides his protection and running back. And then once he got kicked out the door for Tom Brady, that's when they brought some people in like A.B. Gronkowski, a right tackle, and Tristan Wirfs, who became a Pro Bowler. Added two guards to that offensive line to protect him. Yes, he showed me what he can do. If you can come into the NFL and bring a 2-14 team to a 6-win season, and then the next year you go 9-7 with that team with nobody, and you switching head coaches and offensive coordinators left and right every single year, and you can still produce, and you can still draw over 5,100 yards, and you can draw that 30 interception all you want at me, but I'm going to look at it, and you can go look at these highlights of when he drew the interceptions. Every time he drew an interception, there was pressure in the backfield. He was about to get sacked, or people tipped it, or the receivers and tight end freaking went right through their hands and it went off into the defender's hands. So all those are not his fault. And I tell people this. I like to argue about this, Mo, too. This is another thing I love to argue with people about. Peyton Manning. Is he a Hall of Famer to you? Oh, yeah, he's the top 3, top 5 quarterback in my eyes, if they all tell me. Okay, He started off his career with Bruce Arians at his
Correct.
offensive collar, and guess what happened? He scored. He got I think 26 touchdowns to 28 interceptions.
Yep.
Jameis Winston had 33 TDs, 30 interceptions. So it's not 30 for 30. Okay. So that's what I try to tell people. I see him as a franchise quarterback. He changed his thing. He's got a talent of an arm. He can do anything you need him to do. You heard him. He can do anything that any of your quarterback can do. He can do it if you need him to. And guess what? He got his damn eye surgery last year, and you saw he can see better this year. He did so good. 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and then what happened? He got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Then he got hurt.
Like, Hoodie, it makes no sense.
And Mo, hold on. Mo said you compare Peyton Manning to Jameis Winston. Yeah. You know why? Peyton Manning's career is over with now. He played how many years in the league? 15 plus years. Jameis only been playing for 6 years. He hasn't even played 6 full seasons. He played 5 full seasons. He sat behind him, and then he got hurt last year. So 5 full seasons basically. And guess what Peyton Manning did in his first 2 years? Yes, throwing picks after picks. And look what he became now because of the change of the system and the offense. That's the same thing that's happening to Jameis, but y'all want to look into the media shit. Everybody wants to overlook it because the media says this. The media says that. Stop listening to the goddamn media and look into the damn info that's in front of you. Just look at it. And I'm not being rude to anybody that's in the chat. I'm not being rude to you, Mo. I'm just saying it because when people come in here and start talking about this, I get a little bit of hype because I like to back up my quarterback that I know can be something. Unlike some people who don't believe in him. Maybe, Mo, maybe you don't believe in him. I don't know. But I think going a quarterback route in the first round is stupid because this quarterback draft is weak. Jameis Winston is here. And this is how I see it. If you get Jameis Winston his protection, right, you get him another weapon. You already got Michael Thomas back on the field now, so that's great. You get you a number 2 receiver to go with that. You got you that Super Bowl defense right there. Why can't he make a run for it? He showed you what he can do last year with nobody. He's going to be healthy this year. Guess what happens? He balls out like he did last year. He goes all the way to the playoffs. He gets us into the playoffs, gets us past the first round, at least the first round. He's going to get a contract extension. If not, then basically our organization and coach are retarded then if they don't see what they have in Jameis. But I think they do see it.
Yeah, they do, man.
But like I said, I don't like the route of getting a quarterback in the first round. That's just dumb right now. You just signed a dude to a 2-year deal. That means you got him for 2 years. Guess what? If it doesn't work out, boom, you move on next. But you don't bring in a guy back in here, give him 1 year with nobody, and don't even help him out, and then expect the man to not succeed. That happens to a lot of these quarterbacks that get drafted in the first round every year. They don't look too good because why? They don't. The only person that was probably set up for great success in this league was Mahomes, who got drafted right before us, and then we went with Lattimore. He sat behind what's his goddamn name? From
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. He sat behind Alex Smith. Once Alex Smith went down, Mahomes had a good team to throw to. That's a good situation. But other than that, the other first rounders, they're not that. They're not that. They're not that talented to carry a team just by themselves. You gotta give them the weapons. You gotta give them protection. You know what I'm saying? But what you had to say, Donald? I know you said you were trying to say something.
No, Hoodie, I'm just saying. First of all, the thing with the Chiefs in their situation now they all got Tyreek Hill. They got to go draft. You know what they did when they traded for Tyreek Hill? They got picks. So technically, in the day, in my opinion, is Andy Reid. Do the exact same thing the Saints could be doing. They're going to draft for a wide receiver in the first round, and out of 10, probably go do whatever he wants at it because they got picks. But neither way it goes, that Jameis Winston is good. My thing is this: the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do not know how to draft no quarterback. They've done it for years. They did it with Doug Williams. They ran him under the bus. They did it with Steve Young. They ran him from under the bus. They did it with Vinny Testaverde, by the way. Vinny Testaverde threw like over 30 interceptions one season in Tampa. It did the exact same thing. He left Tampa and started for six other teams and a great career in the NFL. He played 25 years in the NFL. He was very good. Vinny Testaverde was very good.
Also, who that to everybody that's in the chat, man, that's tuning in. Support the channel as well. Spam that like button if y'all haven't already. Subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. Make sure y'all show some love up in here. But Mo, man, I do have the link in the chat if you'd like to come on and talk it up with me, but
Hey, come on down, brother. Come on in,
but I
brother.
did read I read this, so I had to put it up on here to make an argument
What's
with this.
that?
You said they said you can forget he was throwing a lot of yards. He wasn't throwing a lot of yards last year when he played, but when he starts throwing interceptions, they start throwing them every other game. Well, he only drew 3 interceptions, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about the 2019 season? Yeah, he's a different man. It's 2 years later now. He's different. Second of all, I would like to throw at you. It doesn't matter if you throw a lot of yards. You don't have to throw 5,000 yards a season or 4,000 yards a season to be a great quarterback. A quarterback job is to sit in the pocket, throw the passes, protect the ball, score a touchdown, which he did. 14 touchdowns last year. 14 touchdowns for you. He did what he had to do. He protected the ball. And all you got to do is get us in field goal range to score field goals, get us in the red zone to score touchdowns, which he did. And that's all you got to do. You don't have to throw 300 touchdowns. And you want me to tell you the perfect example? Look at Jimmy G. He barely throws the damn ball. But guess where he was last year? NFC Championship.
NFC Championship game.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
You don't need a person that can throw 500 yards. And guess what? I'm going to tell you, Jameis can throw 500 yards a game if you want him to. But why do that? Because the more you pass, the higher chance somebody has of getting picked off. Because they know you're going with it. That's why Jameis Winston has so many interceptions. Bruce Arians' offense is called risking no biscuit. That means, hey, if nobody's open and you see somebody double coverage, hey, if that's the best option, Mike Evans, double coverage, I'm going to throw it. Just throw it, man. You got this. Because they loved his arm talent. But now he's in a better system. He knows better. He sat on the Jube. He learned. He knows how to read a defense better now. He showed it to you last year, what he can do. But people are overlooking it because he got hurt. Now, I bet you, I'm going to bet y'all some money. Right here. If Jameis Winston would have never got hurt last year, I guarantee you we would have made the playoffs. I guarantee you wouldn't be saying shit about him because he would have had an outstanding year. I guarantee you Callaway, who some people talk about, who almost had an 800-yard season, would have had a 1,000-yard season if Jameis would have never got hurt. But people don't look into this. They just hear what the media is saying, and they just drag it on in. And they're like, oh, yeah, he threw interceptions, you know.
No.
Yeah, and like my dog said in here, as long as he doesn't throw 30 interceptions, I'm fine with Winston. Yeah, see, everybody's just throwing out the interceptions. Who cares? Did he throw a lot of interceptions for you last year? No. 7 games, 3 interceptions to 14 touchdowns. No.
Yep.
Guess what? 15 touchdowns. If you watch what he was averaging a year, he was averaging between like 12 to 15 interceptions a year till that last year in Tampa Bay with the 30 for 30 where they were just risking everything because they didn't give a damn. 12 to 15 interceptions a year is not bad. That's good for an average quarterback, for a good quarterback. Even elite quarterbacks throw 15 interceptions a year sometimes.
Yep.
The only person you don't see doing that is Aaron Rodgers because he cares about his numbers, you know?
Yeah.
So, and look where he went. NFC Championship and then one got knocked out.
Yep. Yeah.
Brandon Reese said it. I think Winston can have a solid year. Yeah, I think he can have way better than a solid year. He had a solid year last year to start off with nobody. You get a Michael Thomas back at least.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike back. That's a very. I can't get the name out. Damn.
Mo said I actually see him having a career season this season. You talking about Jameis? Because if you do,
yes,
I respect you for saying that. Because they got some people in here who come in here who don't believe in Jameis because of the media, because of the Tampa Bay days. This man did a lot. This man have kids now. He's more mature. Yes, he will be a goofball sometimes, but you got to have fun and be a goofball sometimes to get along. Me, I'm a goofball at work, but people love me at work because I'm a goofball. I mess around, joke around with people. You know why? Because I feel like that makes my day go by quicker. That makes everybody else's day go by quicker because they laughing while they at work instead of just being bored. So you got to have a guy like that in your locker room, and that's a good thing we do. And guess what else he is? He's a goddamn leader.
Yep.
That's what you want on your team. He is a guy that wants to be here for New Orleans.
Yep.
It's the perfect – I'm telling y'all, when he turns his career around because of here, people are going to be shocked and they ain't going to be saying shit no more. I mean, besides the haters, the people that don't never want to change their mind, those are the ones that's going to hate on him forever no matter what this dude do. This dude can go – Jameis Winston can throw the highest touchdowns ever, 60, 70 yard touchdowns in the season. hit 5,500 yards with like 5 interceptions or 8 interceptions, you know, and they won the Super Bowl, but it was because of their defense. Okay, so Jameis didn't throw 70 touchdowns on the board. He only drew 5 picks this year.
It didn't happen.
The people just hate on my boy Jameis. It don't matter what he does. People will still call him not a good quarterback. It doesn't matter. Brendan Reed said we should have drafted Justin Jefferson 2 years ago. We would have made it straight with the numbers 2. Oh, yeah, we should have got Justin Jefferson, but we didn't because we were dumb at the time.
Hey, was he drafted? Hey, Hoodie, was he drafted after Reese or before Reese? Is that right?
Wait, who?
Justin Jefferson, was he drafted before or after us that year?
He was drafted at number 18, I think.
Oh, Minnesota. I don't know. I can't remember. I know he got drafted.
He got drafted like right before we could have got him. Like we could have easily moved up one and get him, but we didn't. I think that's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Because we thought he was going to fall to us, especially like the Terrace Marshall that year too. We thought Terrace Marshall was going to fall. Yeah. He didn't fall. So sometimes they're going to learn their lesson and just move on up if you got to, you know. So we'll see.
But that's something Sean Payton didn't want to do. He just did not want to draft a fucking receiver. We just wanted to keep up like, hey, bro, that's your downfall. That's one thing you didn't do wrong. You did wrong. You didn't draft a receiver. If you did that, there'd not have been these problems. But he went cheap with it, and that's his downfall. That's what happened. If you're able to do the right thing, you're able to put me in this shit.
Oh, we got to bring on my boy Slim Self. He's in here as well. What's up, Slim Self?
What's up? What's up, brother? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Hoodie? What's up, family? How y'all doing today?
Well, we're doing good. We're having a good conversation in here, man.
What we talking about?
So, you just missed it because I was like hyped up, you know. Like I said, it ain't nothing towards Mo, you know. It's just, you know, when people come in the chat because, you know, Mo was saying that something about the quarterback situation, and no, it was Mott's first. I think I don't know. We were talking about the Jameis Winston situation. I told people I think it's stupid if we do go to quarterback road, but some people said it might not be stupid to, you know, the coach in his eyes, but you know, in our eyes, we do want him. We don't want no QB drafted, right? We don't want that to happen. We think we're good with you. You know, we think we're good. I'm trying to remember what happened. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Mo asked me if we ever, if Jameis Winston to me ever showed me that he could be a franchise quarterback, and I said yes, he did. And I was talking to him about it. So we was having conversations back and forth in the chat about it. But I'm trying to figure out where we left off because I'm trying to scroll down a little bit and find out. Hold on.
What's up, King? What up, What up, JT? Who that to y'all?
We're talking about Tyrann Mathieu. That's what we're talking about.
We was about to talk about him. Yeah, and Jameis, hold on. Let's see. Right. Oh, yeah, Mo said, he said, I'm just a realist when it comes to football. I'm not saying one team's going to the Super Bowl every year, and I know that's not where we at this point. Guess what? We're not at that point yet. But guess what? If you sign a dude like Tyrone Mathieu, you re-sign Kawan back, you go in the draft, you find that left tackle or right tackle, depending on who's going to, you know, play left or right, that can be that replacement for Armstead, and he is just as good and stays on the field all year and healthy and gives you that production that you want, and you get that number 2 receiver in the draft as well, you can probably start calling us a Super Bowl caliber team because of that defense already. And now you're getting your offense back. You got Michael Thomas. You got your number 2 receiver. You still got Callaway, who ate last year. You got Hoodie, who can still eat on people. You got Taysom Hill back in his role that we love him in as a tight end / wide receiver, you know, running back, whatever you name it. And then all you got to do left is find a running back in the draft or in free agency just to help out Mark Ingram until Kamara gets back, depending on how long he will be suspended. So that's the only thing we got to do. If we fill in those holes and those pieces that we get in the draft or free agency fills in like it should, we can call ourselves a Super Bowl team because we're not missing that much. People are overlooking it.
Yep. Well, Hoodie, that's the national media with all that. But I should know there. I know what they do. I know how they are.
Hey, Mo, you said, but Jimmy G, because we had an argument, you know, I was saying, well, Jimmy G don't barely throw the ball as it is. But Jimmy G made smart decisions. You sure he made smart decisions? He's the one that caused them the game last year. NFC Championship against the Rams.
Yeah.
He the one that drew a pick. Jimmy G don't make the smartest decisions, no.
He was in a good system.
And then that team ran the ball all day. The 49ers were a running football team. They just, like, come on.
But can I ask y'all something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm looking at I just saw Ty Mathieu's mock draft, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And he has the Saints at number 16 taking offensive tackle Trevor Penning. And at number 19, he has us taking defensive tackle Jordan Davis. What y'all think about that?
First, I like Jordan Davis. I think he's going to be gone before he even gets to us. That's my opinion, though. I got nothing against the offensive tackle, but that Jordan Davis is going to be gone. That's a mock draft. That's a mock draft. I don't believe in mock drafts. I don't even buy into that crap. Nope. I like Jordan Davis, though.
We got to take a wide receiver with one of those picks, though.
Yes, that's the goal. That's basically what this is all about. They did that trade to fill those holes at wide receiver and offensive tackle. That's it.
Yep.
Basically, and the rest of the draft is.
There's something I would like to address though. My boy Mike in the chat, he put we would have made the playoffs if we would have beat the Giants. Yeah, if we would have beat some of these other teams that we should have beat, we would have did that. But guess what? People are totally forgetting last year. We lost Jameis Winston, after 7 games because of the injury. We played the most starters ever because of the COVID crap situation.
Yeah.
No Michael Thomas, no Kamara for a little bit. Nobody, none of this, none of that. But guess what? Everybody's forgetting that we didn't have last year.
Yeah.
And we lost because of this. Can anybody name that for me?
Oh, Will Lutz,
Will Lutz, the freaking kicker.
Yeah.
We couldn't make field goals. We couldn't make extra points. We lost by 1 point. We lost by 2 points because of the extra points. If we would have had our kicker, we would have won some of them games. And that's crazy. We would have made the playoffs with the team we had last year. Yeah. That's what people are not understanding. Like, let me tell you this. All the people that hated on Trevor Siemian last year, he would have won some of those games for us if we would have had a damn kicker that would have made field goals and extra points. But we didn't. That Titans game, we would have won. We lost by 2. Why we lost? Why were we in the point? Why were we in that position to go for 2? Because we couldn't kick a field goal. We couldn't kick extra point.
Yep.
Right.
But
That's facts.
But people are not even realizing that because they overthinking everything right now that's happening. With the QB situation right now, with Jameis going down and et cetera. So, I mean, just look at Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford was averaging 12 to 15 interceptions in the league, just like Jameis. He got put in a way better situation. Finally, they put some pieces around him. They built that defense around him too. And look what happened. You win a Super Bowl. It's not that hard. You got to hold around somebody. You can't you can't expect a person to do everything on his own.
Yes.
Especially with the Lions. The Lions were horrible.
No, you're right. And that's exactly what they did in Tampa. They told him to go win it, and that's what happened. You can't win that way. You can't win that way.
Yep.
It can't be one guy. It gotta be multiple guys. It's called team, not one guy.
That's a nice statement, man. I like that. 2 receivers in the draft, running back in late. Yeah, I like that.
That's right. That's correct. That can happen too. You're right now, brother.
But the only thing with that offensive tackle might be one of those first-round picks.
Yes.
That's the only difference.
It has to be. I have to protect my quarterback. I got to give my quarterback a weapon, and I got to protect him.
What's up, Derek L? Who that to you, bro? Yeah, man. I like the way the Saints going this year, man. They're not playing around.
Yeah, but they're not worrying about 2023. They're not worrying about 2024. They're worrying about 2022 and now, in the moment. I care about that, man. So I'm going to keep my job. If I'm going to keep my job, I'm going to be winning. I'm not going to be sitting my ass on the sideline and not doing nothing. No, I'm winning. Fuck all that other shit. Excuse my French.
and Matt in the chat also put, he said we need 2 receivers on draft or free agency and a running back late in the draft. We can get an offensive tackle in the 2nd round. That's all we need. All we missing right now. If you sign Tyrone Mathieu this offseason, if you sign him, he already visited with the Saints today. So if you sign that man, all you need to focus on in the draft is 2 receivers, offensive tackle, maybe an offensive guard, and the running back, and you're straight. I don't understand what all these defensive linemen saying with our needs. We are signing defensive linemen after defensive linemen like it's nothing right now on defense.
Hey, Taco Cho, now that's actually a good thing to have. That's depth.
Yeah.
That's depth. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Cheesy Breezy said Matthew Stafford led the NFL in interceptions, and he drew 15 now that Jameis has the same number, everybody's going to go crazy like he's the worst. I know. People don't realize it. They overlook it. Dominic, I like your positivity, man. He's going to sign with the Saints. What's up, Dominic? That's the same thing I've been having all week too. Honey Badger will come. And then what happens? I said I feel like he's going to sign with us. I don't throw that out the window because PJ Williams has signed. And then what happens? The Honey Badger goes and visits New Orleans Saints today.
The first visit, that's crazy, right?
That was the Saints is his #1 destination.
Yep.
I said,
That's
you're right.
facts.
You're
That's
right.
facts.
So you're home. Fuck. Then you visit home, visit your family, visit your people. I said, damn, why would I not?
They cannot allow him to have another visit. He needs to be a Saint.
Yes.
Yep. Hey, everybody that's in the chat, we got 28 to 30 people watching, you know, people coming in and out. If y'all are new, hit that subscribe button for me as well. Hit that
the like button.
Hit that
Hit
like
it,
button.
y'all. Hit it.
Turn your notifications on for y'all don't miss out on any of the live podcasts and stuff. And also, we did an $80 giveaway last night, so make sure y'all don't miss out on the giveaways as well, as we also do NFL ticket giveaways, so y'all don't want to miss out on that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like I said, if y'all are new, y'all don't want to miss out on any of the news, you know, giveaways, etc. And like I tell everybody, this channel is for everybody. We're growing this for everybody because we're gonna be doing a lot of giveaways, you know, donations and all kind of stuff on this channel once we get this thing rolling. But we are really close to 1,000. Really close to
Let's
that
go.
1,000. So that's why I tell people
Let's
share
get
with
them
everybody
1,000
that you know.
subscribers.
Share with everybody. Share with everybody that you know. Tell them. Share it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Just share it with everybody.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's get this done, brother.
Hey, Mike, I'm not jinxing nobody, okay? I'm saying we can be a Super Bowl
Oh,
team.
yeah, they
Put the
believe
right
in all
pieces
that.
in the place, you know? All we are missing from being that Super Bowl team is a few pieces. That's all we're missing.
That's it.
Is
And
it?
just stay healthy. Just stay healthy.
Yeah, and just stay healthy. That's all we need.
In Hoodie, look at it. But look what they're doing. They're getting nothing but depth with some of these signs. This is depth.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
exactly what you're supposed to have. I want depth for my people.
That's facts. Especially when you lost Malcolm Brown. Them, I think they're reloading on that defensive line.
Hey, brother, you know what's exactly Malcolm Brown? They lost Malcolm Brown. It didn't matter. They still stopped the run.
That's right.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you, my dog. We appreciate you.
And be safe on that road, man.
Yeah. He's about to drive across that twin fan and make Mickey get the deal done ASAP. Make sure you get him to do that for us for sure. And like my boy King Nep said, hit that damn like button.
King Nep.
You smash that like button as well.
Be kind. Smash that like, y'all. Will Smith that like button.
Oh, well, we don't gotta talk about that.
I know.
Talk about that.
I know.
I don't even want to get to that. Man, listen,
I know.
I don't. Man, listen. That's what it is with that.
Right.
I can tell you one. I can tell you one thing. Chris Rock about to make a lot of money.
Yes, he is.
He about to go on tour, make a lot of money. I said, I say, why not? Shit. I can laugh at that boy. I laugh at him all day. I said, you know what? I can laugh at you for this, Chris. You stealing money.
Mm-hmm.
You stealing that man money. I said, you know what? I don't blame him. Why not? Shit. I told you. I said I was no home to your wife. You got mad. I said, you know what? I usually put money on pocket. I said, thank you, brother. There's no there, but anyway. But yeah, huh? Who's that?
King Nep. He said, Will Smith that like button.
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna get them likes up, y'all. Let's go.
Let's get this guy to 1,000 subscribers. Over 1,000 subscribers. 1,000.
Yep, over 1,000. We can do it. We at 824 now, so we just got a new subscriber. I don't know who because it's not alerting me.
That's fine.
No, mine. It just alerted me finally after 10 years. Jeez. Brian Adams. Who that to you, Brian Adams? Welcome to the Who That Nation, man. We're glad you're over here supporting the Hoodie Jube podcast, man. Thank you for hitting that sub button over here. But let me ask everybody this.
Yeah.
What with the number 16 pick and the 19 pick, if that's what they plan on doing, is just keeping those two picks. Who are the two people that you are hoping that we can draft that will be on the board still? Like, who are those two people to y'all that y'all want to see us get?
Who wants to go first?
You got it, D. You got it.
We can get an offensive tackle. Well, I like that Robert Steve from Alabama, man. I just like that dude from Alabama, man. That dude can play, bro.
Jameson Williams
can play. Yeah, that's him.
You said it for me, bro. That's me. My pick.
Nothing against the guy from Ohio State, but that dude from Alabama, he got it.
Yep.
That's my pick. I'm always rock with Jameson Williams. That dude is dynamic. He is dynamic.
I like Jameson Williams too, but my picks will be if I was the Saints and I could, knowing that I need some stud receivers on my team, and this would be I think this would be a really smart move by me. I know some people might say it sounds like a dumb move, but I would take at number 16. I would take Chris Olave because he's more the popular one, that everybody's talking about. So if he's still on the board, I'll take him. And then at 19, I would go get Traylon Burks too, and just get me and stack up on my receivers. And then second round, I'll get me another tackle because this draft is stacked with tackles as well. And then continue on my stuff in the draft, with running back in the third, probably fourth round. I got an offensive guard or something. And then after that, add a young safety to learn behind some people, and et cetera. And I know a lot of people will probably think, like, well, what do you mean back-to-back receivers? I'm like, well, you don't know how much longer Michael Thomas is going to be here afterwards, So you're getting you two young studs that could be your number one and number two receivers, hopefully, if they do what they did in college, and play like they did in college. And then when it's time to pay them, you might have money to pay both of them because Michael Thomas might be out of there, and then you good with your receiver core. Or Michael Thomas is still here and he's still balling out, and he's on another contract, and you don't maybe have enough money to pay both of those receivers. One of those receivers is valued as a first round, pick still, and you can trade that man later on if you need to for some more trade picks and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be mad if we bagged up and went two receivers in the first round.
Like you said, like we said, buddy, we got options. We got picks.
Like, I have no problem with back-to-back receivers. I have no problem with that. None at all.
Yep.
Now, if Jordan Davis is on the board,
as long as it's not quarterback, we cannot draft a quarterback.
Brian. Hey, Brian, I need to ask you this. He said at pick 16, I would pick, the quarterback Kenny Pickett and then trade him to Carolina for two first rounders and a second rounder. But guess what? That's not going to happen because Carolina's going to be gone ahead of us. All they got to do is pick Kenny Pickett.
Right.
Himself.
Number 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they can pick Kenny Pickett itself. So that's out there.
That would never happen.
And let me tell y'all this: the draft is not about other teams; it's about your team. It's about making your team better. So no, I am not gonna get that, Mr. Brian. No, I would not. But those will be my options. I'll go wide receiver, offensive tackle, or vice versa. Offensive tackle, wide receiver. But no, I am not going for no quarterback. That is a waste of a pick. You signed Jameis Winston back for 2 years for a reason, and that gives him. And if you build around him, that gives him opportunity to bring you to a championship. But if you're gonna waste a pick on somebody that's gonna sit behind him for the next 2 years, and then Jameis Winston actually balls out and shows you what he did and leads off where he left off last year, and gets you into the playoffs and stuff, then that was just a waste of a pick because you traded a 2023 pick to move up in the draft to get a quarterback that's not gonna play. And that's more weapons, and that's another pick you lost to add weapons again to your defense or offense for the 2023 season when Jameis Winston will be your starting quarterback because he balled out. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a waste of a pick. And people don't realize you still got Andy Dalton on the team. You still got Ian Brooks. You had Blake Bortles, but he left because he's mad because he's not the number 2. Who cares? We don't need you, Blake Bortles.
Who cares? You haven't done absolutely nothing. What? You made it to AFC Championship game one time. What have you done for me lately? You haven't done a squat, buddy. You can go bye-bye, buddy.
Did he make it to the AFC Championship, or was it the defense that carried him?
No, that defense in that run game. I take that back. They have. What have you done for me lately? You haven't done squat. So what did they talk about? Have a good day. Have a good day, sir.
Hey, well, somebody posted it on Twitter today. Kawan Alexander signed. He posted something on here. Hold on, let me find it.
Oh, I saw it.
Kawan posted today at 11. I think something. Hold on, let's see. 4 hours ago, he said "Time coming!" Exclamation point. So maybe that means we're going to be signing him to a deal. Hopefully.
Yeah, we got to bring Quan back. Yeah.
Yeah, the Saints they released Blake Bortles, correct?
Yeah, and when he said the time is coming, you ain't heard him
Yeah.
How would I say this? You haven't seen it all over the media, right? On Twitter saying that Kawan has visited here, has offers from this team and that. It's been under the table, and now they put the time is coming exclamation point, which means he's probably re-signing with the Saints. That's what it makes me sound. That's what it makes it sound like to me. Also, Nick Underhill just posted 3 minutes ago. The Saints have signed tight end J.P. Holtz.
Yeah, I saw that. I just want to put it in the private chat.
J.P. Holtz.
Who the hell is he?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to look him up.
I guess that's
J.P.
depth.
Holtz is a tight end from the Chicago Bears. 6 foot.
Oh, well, yeah.
6'4".
Yeah.
28 years old. So basically a veteran guy to add to the depth. He played for Cleveland Browns as an undrafted free agent player, and then he came and then he played for the Bears as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's cool, but I mean, we don't give a damn about him anyway.
No.
Take the
No,
Bills
but
on the
Hoodie,
start.
hey, but Hoodie, I heard that Gronkowski, he's not even looking to come back and play football anymore. He said he don't know what he wants to do. I said, I know that. You old. Your body broke down. You shouldn't play more football. You had your time. These young guys play.
He might give me another year.
I'm saying, but I forgot. When you play, were you wrestling? Were you in the WWE before you came back?
That's right.
You the WWE, brother?
That's right.
Shit. I mean, the WWE. Last time I checked, I don't even look at the WWE anymore. They hot right now. They're the ones hot right now.
All right, so no, Tyrone Mathieu has not signed yet, Jerry, but he did. Nick Underhill did put a report out here and said Tyrone Mathieu has met with Mickey Loomis, Dennis Allen, and other staff members. The visit was mostly just a casual and for everyone to get to know one another. Matthew's facility, all doors remain open.
Yeah, I saw that. But basically, yes. I mean, you get Tyrann Mathieu, you don't got to worry about safety at all. Yeah, Tyrann's 29 years old. He's from New Orleans. He's from the Seven Wall. Same with our project. Hello, somebody.
He needs to be a Saint, that's for sure.
That's correct.
They cannot allow him to leave without a deal or some kind of agreement.
I think they're doing that right now. I think the paperwork. They're doing the paperwork right now. I think they're in the paperwork right now, in my opinion. I think they really are. And why not? They get him out there. They got nothing to worry about. Because he can play free and strong, and he can play in the box, and I can put him in the slot. He's versatile.
Yes, he is.
That's what Dennis Allen is looking for. Versatile players. He can stand for the whole game. Way good, brother.
Facts. Facts.
Right. Come on. Who was the last safety we had in this football team that had versatility like that? Like who's the best free safety in Saints history? Name it.
You said do what?
Who's the best free safety in Saints history? Name it.
Free safety in Saints history.
Free safety. Yeah.
I really don't know who would be the best free safety. The only safety I ever remember in my eyes because he won us a Super Bowl was Tracy Porter.
Well, it was a cornerback, brother.
And off the field, not off the field issues, but Darren Sharp was a great safety too.
Oh no, Darren Sharp was good. Period. He was good. Period. He was good. Period. Wherever he went, he played good at. I would say Sammy Knight.
Oh, definitely Sammy Knight.
I'll say Sammy Knight. Sammy Knight was
old school. Yeah.
Yeah. To him, he could hit you. He could cover it. He was good. Sammy was very good. And when he left here, he left here with other teams, but like when he was here, he played at a high level. He played. Matter of fact, I'm correct. He left the same exact year. No, he left a year after Leroy Glover left. But them dudes were good, man. We should have never let them out the building. Those were impact players.
He was definitely great. Sammy was great.
Sam was great. I said
Brandon Reese put in the chat. His market value in 3 years were $44 million, $14 million a year. Well, guess what? I'll take that. I would pay.
Hey, we have the money to do it. Why not?
Yep. Why not?
That's the one thing. Hey, Hoodie. That's the one thing about this. That's one thing Deshaun Watson did. He cleared us a lot of cap space. Say, you know what? Thank you, Deshaun.
Right. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Who that to you? Jeffrey Johnson. He said Tracy Porter played cornerback. That's why I said I couldn't
remember. He played cornerback.
Yeah, he did.
He
played cornerback.
But I didn't know Tracy Porter was a damn elite too. But like you said,
Yeah,
Darren Sharper was
20.
good too. I like Darren
Hey,
Sharper
Dad,
as
man.
well.
Yeah,
Who's
despite the
the other
offense,
guy? Oh,
Yeah.
Gorman Harper was a good safety, huh? What, did he
No,
play safety?
Roman Harper. Roman
he
Harper was a
could.
strong safety.
Yeah,
Roman Harper was a
Strong
strong
safety, okay.
safety and a box safety.
yeah,
Roman
he
Harper was
couldn't
probably,
cover the pass, so he was a strong safety.
yeah, but Harper, I can tell you one thing, Harper was good at getting to the quarterback, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah, he would hit you.
He hit you. I can tell you that. He would hit you. Him, Malcolm, they can hit you. Darren can hit you.
Yeah, Malcolm is great too. Shout out to Malcolm, another
Yeah,
great
Malcolm,
one.
a great career, man.
Yeah.
Great career. I
Well,
don't know
Jeffrey
I don't know.
Johnson.
Yeah, who's
I
Jeffrey
think
Johnson?
I think Jeffrey Johnson. I think he's new to the chat. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he came in a few times.
What up,
but
Jeffrey?
it looks like a new name. But who that to you, Jeffrey? Glad to see you in the chat. Like I said, I don't recognize your name, but you look like a new person here. So if you haven't already, my man, hit that subscribe button for me. And also, everybody spam that like. I think we got like 18 likes right now when we got 30-something people up in the chat. Spam that like button. Hit that like button for me.
Yep. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy Paul was definitely a great cornerback. Him and
no.
Jabbar, they were good corners.
No, I was about to say the Jabari Gorilla. That was, man, that's probably, I don't know who, Jabari, Mike McKenzie, Porter, Kenny Lewis. Those dudes are good. But Marshall Lattimore, he better than all the news. He just got it.
But the Brian
he just got it.
Brian said, "Do you think Marcus Colston was a good player for the Saints?"
He wasn't good.
He
wasn't good. Marcus Colston, great.
It was great.
He wasn't good. He was great.
No, Colston should be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. That's how I put it.
He was not good. Marcus Colston was great.
Colston should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, Brian, this dude was good. I don't even think the word "good" is a right word.
He wasn't good. He was great.
He was great because to be a seventh overall pick, a seventh round pick, and to do what he did. Oh my God! Only we can do that this year. Can we do that again? Can we get somebody in the 7th round that might do that for us? Maybe.
Well, Hoodie, we don't have a
receiver.
I don't know.
Hey, look at Callaway. You know what Callaway did as an undrafted?
Right. There you go. Callaway's there you have it. There you go, brother.
Deontay undrafted.
There you have it. Deontay Harris is right. That's right.
And what's crazy is Marcus Colston never made a Pro Bowl. That's crazy.
I don't understand that. And Colston played on some of the best offenses in National Football League history. Period.
Right.
But you know what they're going to say? They're going to say he played with Drew Brees. Okay, and why not? You're telling me Julio Jones wouldn't have done the same thing? Joe Holmes wouldn't have done the same thing?
Right.
DeAndre Hopkins, you telling me I wouldn't have done the same thing? Mike Thomas was doing it with Brees himself. You telling me you can put up the numbers? Of course.
Man, when you're great, you're great.
You're great. Shit. Come on. Give me a break.
Like Hoodie said.
Hey, Jimmy Graham would have done the same thing. Jimmy Graham would have been in the Hall of Fame if he would have stayed here.
Of course.
Come on. Stop it. That drives me crazy with that. No, give the guy his flowers. Stop it. I'm gonna tell you like this, Hoodie. I don't think Calvin Johnson's Hall of Fame because I think he copped out, and I get it. He was great. But come on. They got a lot of guys in the Hall of Fame right now. I'm like, hey man, they got guys that's not even Hall of Fame better than you. Chad Johnson, he one of them.
You know what? You know what's weird? I don't think
Carl Owens.
I think they lying on the Twitter thing, where they saying the Saints, with Tyrone Mathieu, that was just a business to get to know each other. And so I think they fully baloney because did the Saints not offer him a contract already?
That's what I thought.
The Eagles already showed interest and was sending him a contract. So they know damn well they were working on a contract and talking and all that. They just want to act like nothing was happening. That's just don't we always hear that? Oh yeah, it was nothing. It was this and that, and then something happens.
No, buddy, no. There's a reason why he's there. So cut that out. I get it. I get why, but no.
and see the Deuce been recruiting him heavy.
Hey, Tyron, he said in an interview when he was at LSU, you said that to I said that's the team I would love to go to. There's some people got a great break program there. They got him, Mickey Lomas, Dennis Allen. Dude, he said the CEOs, that like him. He said me and him in the second day, we be barking the whole game. We're gonna bark. We're gonna stream. We're gonna get into it with some people.
Mm-hmm.
Tyron said the best. This is my house. You're in my house, motherfucker. Ain't nobody better than me in my house. So you know what? You get my house. So you know what? You got to deal with me the whole game. You know what? That's what it's gonna be like. I would love my ass over there, boy.
Jerry said, Mr. Jerry put in the chat. He said maybe I'll go to Metairie and force them to sign him right now.
Go do it, Jerry. Go do it.
Go ahead,
Come on, Jerry.
Jerry,
you the OG.
Jerry would do
Come on,
it.
Jerry. You the
Jerry
OG.
would do it.
You know they'll listen. They know they'll listen to you.
Go get him. Go
By
get
the
him.
way, I need you to do another favor for me. As you are telling them to go to Metairie and sign them, tell them about Hoodie Jube's channel as well and what we do, so maybe they can.
That's right.
Get
That's
your
right.
boy Hoodie Jube a shout out as well. I'll take that as well.
That's right.
Well, we just had 825 subs. We was at 825, but then somebody unsubscribed. So whoever unsubscribed, screw you.
Unsubscribe.
Much love. It's all good.
Well, it's all
Yeah,
good,
it's cool. We'll gain 2 more before we get off. We're gonna gain 2 more before after we lost 1. So it's cool.
It's all good. We're not gonna bite you. We're not gonna do nothing. It's all good. We're not gonna bite you.
We're not gonna bite you. Everybody's putting in the chat after not in our chat but like on Twitter and all that. Everybody's posting since they seen that Tyrone Mathieu have visit. Everybody's saying Taysom Hill, you better be ready to change that number.
We don't have to change it. Well, I mean, you don't have to change the number. Give it number 32. I'll go from there.
Right.
Shit. He wore that number in Arizona. He wore it. Well, I don't know if he wore that number in Houston. I know he wore it in Kansas City, but based on the number, it don't even matter what I don't care what number he wears. I don't care what number he wears. Put it that way. You're on my football team, buddy. That's all I care about.
As long as he's in black and gold.
That's it.
What's up, Pammy Whammy? The Queen.
Pammy Whammy.
Come on.
I see you, Pammy. I'll hold that to you, Pammy. Mont Dog said I subbed to you today, Hoodie. Oh, appreciate it.
Much love, Mont.
Much love, brother. Much love.
Well, we had 824, which is really good. What would that be? 176? Yeah, 176 away from 1K. So I mean, we getting there.
Come on, let's go.
We are moving on up.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Do we watch any other sport? Hoodie, do you watch any other sports besides football, sir? Yeah, I watch basketball.
Basketball.
Hey, Hoodie, I don't really watch it. I watch Pelicans basketball, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I watch basketball.
Hey, buddy. Well, put it this way. What about the national championship game? What happened last night? Why is North Carolina Blue a 15-point lead in that game? You tell me. Why did that happen?
I don't know what happened. I have no idea. And I picked North Carolina to win that game, and all of a sudden, Kansas just won it. I was like, man, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But shout out to Kansas Jayhawks. They won it.
Yeah, brother. I'm telling you, they're a very historic basketball program. Very historic.
Pammy Whammy asked me, who are we drafting, Hoodie? Okay, well, let me tell you. At number 16, the New Orleans Saints are drafting Big Q from the Sports Coma. Your left tackle. Yeah, now, at number 19, y'all going to really like this one. At number 19, the New Orleans Saints select no other than T.J. Jones from the Saints the Saints podcast.
Yeah, the Saints podcast.
That's who they drafting to be your wide receiver. Second round, with the 49th pick, the New Orleans Saints gonna select Hoodie Jube from the Hoodie Jube Live podcast for your tight end position. He can do everything. Trust me, believe that. But we do need a running back. So is there anybody back here that would like to be a running back? Anybody in the chat wants to be a running back? Please let me know. I will send your workout tapes and everything to the New Orleans where they will draft you in the 3rd round. Pammy Whammy's putting the laughing faces. Yeah, how about that one? Like Jerry said, with the 16th pick in the draft at the 2022 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Pammy Whammy.
Congratulations. Let's go.
Hey,
let's go,
you know what?
Pammy, let's
hey,
go.
Hey, Miss Pammy, we're going to be scoring touchdowns left and right with you on the team. You want me to tell you why? You're going to be twerking it for the money over there. They all going to be distracted with you twerking, and we're going to draw a touchdown down the field every time.
That'd be a good one. I would love to see that. I would love to see that, boy.
That would be funny as heck.
Yeah.
Hump Hammy, we know you. You said you were twerking for some money over here for the giveaway. So with you doing that definitely tells me that you'll be croaking it on the field as a strapped other team, and then we're gonna throw a touchdown. With the 19th pick, the New Orleans Saints select Brian Peterson. Okay, Brian.
What's up, Brian?
You got drafted in the first round, Brian. That's what Jerry said.
First round pick.
Man,
first round pick.
But for real though, I think the Saints should go after, 2 receivers in this draft at least. 2. Now, if you wanna be real greedy and be really nice with it, 16 and the 19th pick, go get 2 receivers. Do it.
I have no problem with that. No problem.
That's weapons.
Yep.
In the top 20, no problem.
Hey, Brandon, you said that offense needs to get back to scoring points consistently again. Hey, they were doing that last year with nobody. Remember that?
Yep.
We were doing that with nobody.
Yep. We did that against the Green Bay Packers.
And I think a lot of people don't realize. Oh, come on, man! Don't be posting this. All right, sorry, y'all. Hold on. This guy name is Blue Oak Barbecue from New Orleans. 17 minutes ago, he put at Saints signed this man. Tyrone Mathieu. And Tyrone Mathieu, tagged him and retweeted his thing out and put fam. Come on, man! You teasing us too much. You teasing us too much, Tyrone Mathieu. You teasing us too much, my dog.
Yeah, carry on, brother.
You need to stop playing with my heart like this. Yo, I can't take this anymore. But as far as being a Saints fan, I mean, y'all better have good hearts. If you don't have good hearts, you can't be a Saints fan. That's one thing I can tell you for sure.
We go through this every year. That's nothing new.
This crap every year.
CJ Who that said no, we need a left tackle. Yeah, that's why you get your left tackle in the second round. That's why you get your left tackle in the second round. Your first 2 picks in the first round, you get you a dude like Chris Olave and Jameis Winston, or Chris Olave and Traylon Burks, or Chris Olave and Drake London. You name it, you can mix it up, and you'll have 2 dogs for you.
Oh, hey, I tell you, I forgot all about the guy from I can never get this school right. Arkansas, Trey Burks. One.
Traylon Burks. Yeah, he's
I
good.
forgot about him. That's a big dude. That's a big dude.
Yes, he is.
He's big. He can do everything. They used him like Debo, basically, in Arkansas. Handing him out the backfield, did some pitches to him, did some jet sweeps, did some slants, did some, deep routes, did everything that you could think of. He did. And I was like, dude, that would be a good pick for us. I like Traylon Burks.
I wouldn't mind him. Arkansas, if I go about them with the college playoff, they were good. They were good all year. Very good program there.
You remember that signing by the same sign that tight end J.P. Holtz we were just talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody retweeted that and was like, "This is not the Honey Badger. Don't care."
Of course, duh.
Oh, God. He said, "Don't tweet anything else out till you see it says the Honey Badger has signed." Oh my God, that's funny. What up, Josh? Fan? Josh, man, come.
What up, Josh?
You know the drills. Just hop in here, man. The link is up here, man.
I bring it up here, brother. Hey, but Hoodie, I got a question though. Who do you like when it come to guys that talk sports? Who do you like?
Like talk shows?
Well, like a guy like a Mike Detillier. Ever heard of him? Mike Detillier? That's my favorite guy.
Oh yeah, Mike Detillier.
That is my favorite guy. He's been doing this for almost 40 years. That dude.
You talking about like reporters?
No, I'm talking about in general him. I listen to him. That's the guy I listen to. That's the guy I like.
Oh, Mike Detillier. Yeah. I know you're talking
that dude,
about.
Man.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, I like listening to Big Q. I like listening to the Hoodie Jube live podcast.
Oh, yeah.
As well. The Hoodie Jube live podcast, man. I think that place. I got to pray for that dude because I feel like he's going. He's gonna be somewhere great in his life one day, man. That dude's gonna be having millions and millions of people, man. And that's why I tell those people that that haven't subscribed to Hoodie Jube yet. Y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. Y'all about to miss out on a lot. That's why I try to tell people, man. You know,
Come
TJ
on
too.
down.
TJ's another one we like to
Oh,
watch.
TJ,
You know,
he another one. He another one. He keeps. Hey, we him. We stay talking. I say, man, he said, keep it going. I said, I already know. I already know. Shit.
yes, Jeffrey, we know. We shouldn't be all caught up in the moment thinking we was gonna get a nice, good signing. That's a big free agency name because they never signed with us. We know, but this one's different because Odell
different.
said. Because the reason why I'm looking at this a lot different is because Odell said that we was the right place, right, but wasn't at the right time. Okay, we totally understand. But Tyrone Mathieu is athlete chilling back in Louisiana and went to Baton Rouge to chill at LSU, give him a speech out. He's finally welcome back at LSU.
Yeah.
He loves it. He felt the love there. Then he went to New Orleans. He's been in New Orleans all week now. Just been hanging out with the families and friends and chilling, going to bars and restaurants out there in New Orleans and enjoying it, man. And he went and visit the Saints today because this is his number one designation that he would like to play for. So, like, it's totally different than what Odell says where, oh, yeah, I mean, that was the right place. This wasn't the right time. Like, bitch, you didn't even come visit us, so kiss my booty.
hey, I'm gonna tell you honest with you. I would prefer. How you say prefer? I would prefer Juice over Odell, though. In my opinion, I really do. I like Juice,
Yeah.
but Juice is not getting $20 million a year. I don't know where he came from that. That ain't never gonna happen, brother.
CJ, who that? But we got Michael Thomas. We really don't run 3 wide receivers like we did with Drew. Yeah, but
why not?
we got but you gotta realize we got Jameis Winston back there now that can actually chug it down the field than what Drew could in the last few years of his career. So I can see us getting 2 receivers in this draft to add depth to. Because I mean, just think you only got Michael Thomas, you got Callaway, Deontay Hardy, and
little John Humphrey, Traquan Smith. Yeah,
hold on, I'm about to go up to Traquan.
Yeah,
you got Traquan. I mean, that's it. CJ, what's his name? Lil Jordan Humphrey hasn't re-signed yet. Like Lil Jordan Humphrey hasn't re-signed yet. He hasn't signed his paper yet. So until that happened, so I mean that's why we got to add about another 2 in the draft because they haven't added nobody from free agency yet either. So we'll see. But Ice Cream Man, who that to you? I see you up in here as well.
Ice Cream Man, what's up? Who that to you?
CJ, who that said? Let's get the Trevor Penning and Chris Olave. I'll be cool with that too. That's saying.
Cool too.
I'm saying this. Let's say you go first round, 16. You got Chris Olave, right? He's still there. You pick him up. Then you go to pick 19. You go to pick 19, and Trevor Pennings's there for you. Then you got Traylon Burks still available. Like shit, why wouldn't I go with Traylon Burks? Why would I let Traylon Burks, a really great receiver, fall down to somebody like Green Bay and them when I can pick them too?
Look what Brian said. Olave and Jameson will have a field day. That would be something to see too.
Correct.
Shout out to Brian.
Correct.
Who that to you, Brian? Chris, I would love to see that.
Hey, Chris can run, man. That's all I know. That dude can run.
Olave and Jameson at the field at the same time. Oh my goodness!
Come on, man. I got nothing to worry about.
I would love to see that.
Hey, 100%. 100%.
Because
this person's name is 100% true. I never seen your name before. 100% true. I never heard your name before. He said Donald D capping, bro.
What I'm capping about? What I'm capping about?
What is he capping about? 100% true.
Come in the chat. How about that? Come in the chat. Come in the live stream.
Hold on. No. We're gonna say it like this. 100% true. I'm at 824 subs. I believe you're not sub because you look brand. I never heard from you before. So guess what? If Donald D is really capping, bro, subscribe to the channel and I would see 825 subs, which means he really is capping. And then I will believe you, man. As soon as you hit that sub button and it says that he's capping, I believe you, man. I'll kick Donald D off the show and tell him you got to go. You capping, bro. But until I see that subscribe or that says 825, I can't do nothing about it, you know.
Yeah, hit that button, bro.
True. Yeah. I mean, if you don't subscribe, then that means you're probably telling me that he's not capping. You're just in here trolling, messing with my boy, messing with him.
What am I lying about?
We'll see. I mean, I think we're at 824 still. So we. I don't think he thinks you're really capping.
Shit.
I think he was just messing with you.
And subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. That's all I know.
Hit that button, bro. Hit it.
Oh shit. We're at 825. Donald, you capping, bro. I gotta take you off the show. I'm sorry. Who that to you?
Wow.
But I never did say I wasn't gonna bring Donald back on. So Yeah, we got him. No, that's joking, 100% true. But hey, man, what's he capping about? Put it in the chat so we can know what he was capping for.
Well, let us know.
I would love to know. I would love to know.
Because we're talking about a lot of different things in here, so I'm kind of confused.
What we
Darkness, who that to
what
you?
we
I see
talking
you're in
about?
here as well, man. Who that to you?
Darkness. Who that to you? Darkness.
Yeah, CJ. No way we signing two receivers back to back. I understand, but you can't never say never.
You can never say that. Hey, man,
I would love to see that.
never say never.
I would
you
love
don't
to
know.
see it. And like I said, I would love to get offensive tackle like Trevor Penning or somebody still there. You know, that would be really good. But I'm saying if you have two great receivers in front of you on both picks when they come, why not? Why not stack up on offense and give the weapons for Jameis and let Jameis freaking ball out this year?
Right.
Yep. We got options. Why not? Hey, who's stopping you? Shit. They trade up in the
Brian, you're killing me, Brian. Brian, you're killing me.
What Brian said. I just called him.
I just called the stadium. They said we did not sign the guy from KC yet. Well, no shit. We did sign Daniel Sorensen from KC. We signed the wrong one, though.
That's his former teammate. That's his former teammate in Kansas City. So, yeah.
Right.
That's right. I just realized that. You know what? He did.
By the way, the Saints did release him. The Saints did release Blake Bortles because of
I saw that. I know that.
So I'm glad he's out of here now. So that's a good thing now.
Yeah, you got your whine and complain about playing that. Man.
Brian Adams, Olave, and Jamison will have a field day. Hell yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. I was just saying that a few minutes ago. I would love to see that.
Man, let me tell you something. If Mike Thomas in that field and they on the field together, come on. You kidding me? They're going to be wide open. Come on. Who you going to double team?
Yeah, we do got to protect Winston, dude. We do have to protect Winston's ACL. I definitely understand, but hey, CJ, you do have to look at it like this because let me find this chat in here before I can show you. Josh the Pell fan put it earlier, and I love what he said. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. I might have passed him up already. Yeah, right here. Look at this. Tyrone Armstead was a 3rd round pick. Zach Street was a 7th round. Evan McCoy was a 2nd. And Jabbar Evans was a 4th round. So guess what, CJ? You could stack up on receivers in the first if you want to and still be able to protect Winston with a 2nd round and a 3rd round tackle because they are saying that this, you know how the wide receiver class is really high this year, like really deep. So are the tackles and the guards too. They're saying they feel like a lot of offensive people are going to be off the board more than defensive players this year. It's usually all defensive players and then a few here offensive players, but they're saying this year they can see all offense going.
Yep. Hey, Hoodie, that guy, Jerry Evans, is going to be in the Hall of Fame, man. He'll be Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Evans is going to be in the Hall of Fame. He had a great career.
Well, Jeffrey, we're going to hire you as the Hoodie Jube Live podcast. I'm going to hire you as one of my agents, man. I need you to go tell Jarvis Landry's older brother, Gerard Landry, the college brother right now, tell him he needs to come back home to New Orleans, on a cheap price too, not no $20 million a year. Tell him he's a little crazy on that. Tell him stop worrying about Christian Kirch and worry about getting a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a ring. I can get my one. I want a ring. Fuck that.
Yeah, so in darkness, but he said Hoodie in the daytime, man. I was beginning to think he was a vampire. So Derek L. But read this for me, Slim.
What up, Derek L? My bro said, if you don't own a heart defibrillator, you are not a real Saints fan. That is fact. That is facts.
Oh my God!
Not only a defibrillator, if you don't have a blood pressure machine, blood pressure medicine, all kind of medical stuff. That is facts.
Yes. If you don't have it, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness, facts.
Oh God.
Hard to be
Who that
real
to you,
fans.
Pelicans Nola? Who that to you? I see you up in here, man.
Pelicans Nola.
Who that, brother? Who that?
See, look, hey, look at what my dog said. My dog said, "Damn, Donald, you are capping, fam." It's true because the dude subscribed, so you was capping, bro.
Well, I'm still. What were we talking about?
Oh no, I haven't seen no other messages in here since then.
What are we talking? What was I talking about? Something I said?
You're talking about a lot of stuff.
No, Pelicanola. No, don't come in here with that. He said if they release Blake Bortles, that means they're definitely taking the quarterback. No, they released him because he asked to be released. He asked to be released because he didn't want. He wanted to be the number 2 quarterback. That's why he got released. No, Pelicanola, we are not getting no goddamn quarterback.
If we take a quarterback, it would not be in the first round or the second.
Yep.
Or at all. We don't need a quarterback.
We don't need none, man. We got Andy Dalton.
You know what?
Dalton
You know what? I got an answer for this. I'm gonna put it back on there. All right, man. Read this for me. Swim South again. Read this one.
Pelicans Nola said if they release Blake, that means we're definitely taking a quarterback. Who that?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Read it one more time.
Oh, man.
My boy said if they release Blake, that means we're definitely taking a quarterback. Who that?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Shit, Pelicanola, you got me over here.
Oh man, that'd be crazy, boy.
I could see it next season maybe, but not this season.
Well, that next year it'll be deeper. It'll be a deeper draft next year for quarterbacks.
For quarterbacks, yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? We don't have no first round pick we traded at to get moved up in this round because I really don't see us getting a quarterback. Like if you get a quarterback this draft, go ahead, Saints. Go ahead. You're gonna piss off a lot of Saints fans and you're gonna waste a pick for no reason for a guy that's not gonna play for the next 2 years.
Yep.
When you could be winning this year with filling up the holes for people.
That's right. Yeah.
Ice Cream Man said, "I take high blood pressure medicines." Hey,
bro, I hear you, brother. I hear you on that. I hear you on that one. Oh man. Yeah.
If you haven't broke at least 3 TV remotes in your life watching the Saints, you're not a true Who Dat fan.
Correct.
No, this is how you know if you're a real, true football fan. When the Saints lose a game and you get so pissed off, I'm like, damn, we should have beat them. Or damn, why did this happen? And soon as that game is over, or before the game's even over, because you know you lost already, you go hop on Madden and beat that team 100-0.
Oh yeah.
That's when you know you're a real football, Saints fan. Man, I used to do that all the time. Get so mad and I'll just go.
Yeah. Oh, which Madden though, Hoodie? Which Madden? Which Madden we talking about though?
Huh?
Which Madden? What Madden? Which one?
Oh, I got the newest.
I ain't talking about. Oh no, hell no! I don't know. Hell no! I don't even like it no more. But people did that back then. Back then, people did all that back then. They would do all that. I'd be like, I'll laugh at me. Like, you gonna do that? I said, guys, you know what? Get it out of your system, bro. Get it out of your system. Because Monday was always a day where, like, if we lose, everybody be
Pammy. You said yes, sir, Hoodie. We'll have a first pick after training starts. Yeah, not one. You're gonna have like 3 first-round picks.
Oh, 3.
Few picks,
first-round picks. 3 first-round picks.
I say at least 2. I say at least 2 first round just because of John Gruden had 2 first-round picks.
Yep.
Because of John Gruden. John Gruden is nothing like Sean Payton.
Hell no. We're gonna get a lot more. We're gonna get a lot more. That's just. You're supposed to. Why not? Hey, you want him? You gotta trade him for us. He better. Yeah. Like why not? Shit.
I want my 2 wide receivers in the draft. I want my daddy's records.
What?
Yes, indeed.
Well, Pelicanola put the laughing faces, and he was dying when I put the hell no video on. So that's a reason why. You know why I put that on, man. When people come after me, oh yeah, we drafted a quarterback. Hell no. Oh crap! Look who's on here, waiting to hop in here. Let's bring him on. Young,
who's that?
Little, Michael.
Who's he? Oh, that's the guy. What's up, brother?
What's up, Michael?
What up? Who that to you?
Who that
to you? So, what's your thoughts, man? Tyrone Mathieu has visited with the Saints today.
Usually this would make me excited, but all the times I got excited thinking we were going to sign a player, we have not been successful. So at this point, I'm just waiting for the grass to be fully green at this point.
Uh-oh. Look at CJ. Who that? He said last year Giants game, bro, I had to go smack them on Madden.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
get it out your system. I mean, get it out your system. Get it out.
Man, we should have won that game.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should have.
But Adam Troutman's stupid self had a hold when we scored the game-winning touchdown, which would have made us go up by 18.
Yeah.
That's also why I don't
Yo,
like Troutman.
we have 40 people watching right now. 40 of y'all watching. So guess
Much
what?
love, yo.
While we got 40 of y'all in here, make sure y'all subscribe. So guess what? Instead of me wasting my voice to tell y'all about the channel and me telling you this, let me just play this video real quick.
Yo, it's your boy CT Crusher here checking in. Just wanting to remind y'all to go subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube for the Hoodie Jube live podcast. We talking pressing topics here for you every night of the week. Hit that ding dong bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. Come join in on the conversation. Help us expand the community. We do a lot of giveaways, give away to a lot of charities, giving away to the local children's hospital. And oh, by the way, if you want a chance to win free NFL tickets, yes, I said that, free NFL tickets, make sure you subscribe and hit the ding so you don't miss a chance to win free NFL tickets. Peace out.
There you go. That's easier than me having to explain everything.
Yep.
Mount Dog said Trotman dropped 6,000 passes. No, we didn't even throw 6,000 passes.
We could have if Devin White's stupid self did not hurt Winston.
Yeah, that's facts.
I don't think we would have did 6,000 though.
Around week 5, because you gotta remember when the Saints got Drew Brees, he was in a new environment. All right. However, Sean Payton, that was his first year coaching Saints as well, right? So, don't forget, Sean Payton, Drew Brees, he wasn't perfect in his first games, but then, as the season went on, Sean trusted him more to air it out, and that became Drew Brees, and then that's how we know Drew Brees. This season, I don't think it. I think week 3 to week 5, that's when Sean trusted Jameis. So no one is gonna just go to a new team and play lights out. It doesn't work like that. They have to get used to it. They're not just gonna go lights out when they start. Jameis Winston, he was struggling a little bit when he first started as a Saints starter, but then as the season progressed, he started becoming a good QB. After the bye week,
he struggled. He struggled. What do you mean struggled as a starter, man? He threw 5 touchdowns in his first game. That's struggling?
He played well. No, he played well, but at the same time,
he played well. Oh.
He played out of his mind that game.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna continue this in a second, but somebody's waiting to get on, and I gotta introduce that person real quick. Let me just click the video. Y'all know who it is. It's Mr. Jerry.
Yeah.
They call him the freaking
the one and only.
Who will bring those subscribers to you? Help me say it, y'all. Jerry! Jerry!
Yo,
baby.
What's good, fam? What's good, fam?
The OG in the building.
Who that?
Now, you know the show would not be complete without yours truly in the building.
Yep, you sure know it won't be completed until you have the freaking G in here. Where's a round of applause?
And with the 16th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Hoodie.
Hey, you can do my introduction if you want.
No, you got it
My
covered.
introduction video.
You got it covered. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Hey, but for
Breaking
hey, but
news:
for,
Hoodie
hey,
G
but
just
for,
became a first
but for
ballot
real
Hall of
though.
Famer.
But for real though, if y'all really want a running back, I got one in the building right here.
Oh,
This guy right here, he used to play running back in high school.
Yep.
Whoa.
He never used to play running back, so I would take him as my running back.
Hey, that's a perfect selection.
I used to play football as well.
You do?
Yeah, I used to. Like last year, I played flag football. I was a defensive end, and I got 3 sacks my first game.
Go ahead, Michael.
Man,
Awesome.
like that quarterback I was playing against was like he at that point he gave up. Like I had 2 back-to-back sacks, and I had 1 later on in that game. And then I came in on my birthday. Actually, I came in on an offensive play, and I scored a touchdown on that play. So that was pretty awesome.
That's what's up, man.
That's
So,
awesome,
like,
dude.
Yeah, I was playing just like Aaron Donald when I was in the flag football. No one wanted to get past me.
You
No
hear
one
that,
could
Aaron
get past
Donald?
me.
You got a different kind of beast coming your way. Look out.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I was just out in the bar, but I said I might well hop on in here and give my thoughts and stuff and see what's going on. What's the deal while we're playing the waiting game to see if we gonna get the Honey Badger to stay in New Orleans. That's what I'm waiting on to hear. I'm just waiting to hear some breaking news.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we always know, G.
I mean, they say he visited, so why not stop visiting and just stay?
Yeah,
they
when it comes to the
make
Saints,
sure he doesn't
man,
leave.
Yeah, when it comes to the Saints, we have to wait like two months for some news.
He ain't gonna do that.
Yep. It's right there.
Come on now.
We gotta make sure he's safe.
Get this guy signed because next thing you know, somebody else gonna try to get him.
Like it's not difficult. We got the money. Like we got the money to sign him.
Yes.
Like bro, I think last time I checked, we got 26 mil.
Let me say it like this: sign the papers.
If we got 26 mil, we're second in cap space under the Panthers. The Falcons signed Rashawn Evans. Did anyone see that?
Yeah.
Sign the man.
So yeah,
them papers.
Falcons think they're good now because they signed Rashawn Evans. Can he play offense?
Man, yeah.
That's my question to y'all.
They got too many problems.
They
got
way too many problems over there in Atlanta.
They got too many problems there.
After the Falcons signed Rashawn Evans, they're like, okay, we'll be all right. Who's gonna catch the ball?
Yeah.
All of them Zacchaeus? Like
Arthur,
your only receiver.
Blank might have to play some football.
Like, bro, your tight end and your running back are your top 2 receivers. Literally. Like, bro, just put in like a kindergartner. They'll put up more stats than everybody on the receiving team.
Anybody.
Like,
you said it.
Put in a newborn. They'll catch more passes than all the Falcons receiving corps. Like they had a dynasty going in Atlanta. They got Julio Jones in his prime. They got Calvin Ridley, who arguably still in his prime, but we don't know now. And they had Russell Gage, who was a reliable weapon. And now who do they got? Julio Jones got traded, and now he's in free agency. Calvin Ridley, he's not even going to play next season because of his gambling mind. And also Russell Gage, he went to Tampa because that's what Tom Brady needs. More weapons. So, yeah, last time I checked, Falcons, you suck. You like, if any Falcon fan come in here talking trash, you got to remember, we've had a winning record the past 5 or 6 years. When was the last time y'all had a winning record? 2017. 2017. You haven't won more than 7 games since 2017. Win 13 games, then
talk your stuff, Michael. Talk your stuff, Michael. Preach.
Like, and when y'all were in the Super Bowl, y'all were up by 25. I bet all of those Falcon fans turned off the TV because they're like, okay, we're done. And then they didn't watch the rest of the game until they looked at the score. And then they went to go bang their head in the wall because ever since that Super Bowl, no Falcon fan has been talking trash.
Oh, you better preach, boy.
Because y'all don't talk trash. Although, if you can talk trash, then you better back it up. Like, we can back it up because last time I checked, 13-3, 13-3, 9-8.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, 12-4,
this is fun.
9-8. So, Falcon fans will win more than 7 games, then I'll allow you to talk trash to me. Other than that, keep your mouth shut. And same goes with the Panthers. Y'all were 3-0, and y'all thought you were hot stuff.
Michael dropping the dimes on this thing.
Y'all won 2 games since you were 3-0. Buccaneers, enjoy your fate with Tom Brady. So y'all got Tom Brady now? Well, enjoy the 15 years of basement when he leaves.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
well
talk
said,
about
bro.
This is too good, bro. This is too
well
said.
Good,
man.
well
I'm sorry.
said.
Michael,
Look, hey.
Michael, calm down. Michael, calm down.
Hey, that's my man Michael, and I approve this message.
Hey, y'all, I want to give my boy a shout out. I want to give this guy a shout out. The Who Dat Center. I found his channel the other day, and I subscribed to him. I think he's at like 60-something, 70 subs. I also loved him. He's a Saints YouTuber as well, growing his channel. And one day I told him we were going to have to try to collab together. So, hey, man, the link's in the chat if you can join today. I know last time we tried to talk, you had, homework and stuff, so you wasn't able to hop on. But if you don't have any homework and you got a few minutes, man, come chat it up with us. The Who Dat Center. Yeah, he's at 71 subs, y'all. So, y'all show some love to him and subscribe to him and help his channel grow as well. So if y'all haven't already, go show the love. Go show the love to him. He's growing as well.
But Hoodie, let me add a little spice. Let me put a little icing on the cake because Michael already baked this. I just want to put some icing on it.
I bake everybody. No one can talk to me unless they want a heart disease.
Ooh.
Fire.
That Michael dropping dimes on these Falcon fans. My man.
Unless you want to get your heart broken, I advise you to shut up when you try to talk to me. That would be the wise decision.
Oh shit, bruh. Look, I don't know if y'all saw this little picture somewhere. I don't know if it's on somewhere you saw it. Might have been the Discord or something like that. But they had a picture on the Saints Discord. I think that's where you see Deuce Winham and all the rest of them that do from the Who Dat confessional. Somebody put on a picture that you know it's from Walmart, and they had boxes, like those coolers that you put ice in, the ice drinks and stuff. And when I saw that, it said the price said $3.28. And it says Atlanta Falcons on the coolers. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but if you do, go check it out. Because I looked at it, I just laughed my ass off, bro. Look, $3.28. That was the price on the Atlanta Falcons cooler sale. That's what I saw. And boy, it was funny. I got to share it with you.
Yeah. Hey y'all, we got the Who Dat Center on here, so let's bring him on and let's show some love to our boy, the Who Dat Center, man. How you doing? I think he's got his mic on mute.
What up, Who Dat Center?
What up?
Welcome, Who Dat Center.
Hello.
Yeah, what up? Oh, he muted his mic again. Hold on.
What's up, Dada? What's up, Kai the Great?
Yeah, shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. I see King Nep, I see Brandon Reese, I see Kai, Data, Mount Dog, I see Be Kind in the building, I see Reddy Wilson, I see Elite, Jeffrey Johnson, Pammy Whammy. Let me see. But that's about all I see. And shouts out to everybody in the chat, man.
That's right. Who that?
I think he's having difficulties, y'all. But once he gets back home, we'll bring him back on before he can talk it up.
As I was saying, you know what's what's funny? Some Falcon fans and Panther fans have been, ever since Drew Brees retired, they've been mocking us. Should we be doing that to you? You haven't won more than 7 games since 2017. So I advise you to shut the heck up because y'all are irrelevant. Like, bro,
Hey, can I?
y'all don't have a quarterback. Just shut up.
Wow. Look, let me add along this, Michael. Hold on now, put your foot on the brake. Now hold back for 1 second, okay? Now follow me. Now remember the year when we hosted the Super Bowl at the Superdome in 2012,
Yep.
and the Falcons were 1 win away from coming to New Orleans at our house.
That's right.
And what happened is San Francisco beat them, preventing them from coming to us.
Yep.
And we tried that same game to come to their stadium, even though we got messed up and missed out. That's all right, because guess who still won the Super Bowl? Even though they went twice and lost.
In fact, Falcons and Panthers are talking trash to us. Win a Super Bowl then. We won a Super Bowl. Y'all went to 2 and you blew it both chances.
That's facts.
Like,
We
bro,
got the Super
like
Bowl.
the Panthers. You were tied with Tom Brady and you had 1 chance, but your kicker lost his freaking mind. And then your second game, you were 15-1, and you lost to the Broncos that no one even saw as a contender. That's embarrassing. And then
This dude on fire, man. He on fire.
Atlanta. You played Denver and you had a shot, but you lost by 2 scores. And then not only that, you played Tom Brady. You were up by 18.5. Then you scored a touchdown to start the second half, and you were up by 28-3. And like, you do it for yourself. Why are you getting mad at us for making those jokes? Then stop being funny. Because you were up by 25.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I was looking. I remember telling y'all. I saw. I think it was a CFL game, like I don't know. I think it was like a year ago. I think it was like a couple of years ago. I don't know who was playing, but when I saw that score, it made me think about what we're just talking about right now. How they blew a lead in the Super Bowl and forced the game to go to overtime and lost.
On the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons,
What's
don't
up?
do it to yourself.
I'm saying.
What's up? What's up, Who Dat Center?
Who that to you?
You're on
Who Dat
right
Center?
now. If you mute yourself, my man, so we can hear you. No, like he put in the chat, he said he was having technical.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
difficulties, but
yeah. Also, I see Calvin 14 in the building. What's up, Calvin?
What up,
Shout out to
Calvin?
you, homie.
Pickens should stay at
Got
Georgia,
my
huh,
guy,
Calvin?
Ice Cream Man, 504 in the building. What's good, fam?
I still don't know how people are Falcon fans these days.
Hello?
Hello?
yeah, what up? What up? We can hear you.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up? Sorry for the technical difficulties, problems with the
It's
whole
all right.
headset phone. But yeah,
All
it's
good,
speaking
bro.
of which, I will tell Saints fans, don't underestimate the Panthers, because currently right now, they're missing a quarterback to succeed.
And they're never going to get one because no one wants to go to the Panthers.
It's not about going to the Panthers, not a quarterback available. They could easily draft one. You got to understand, when it comes to quarterbacks, it's the team makes these quarterbacks. The quarterback don't make the team half the time.
Well, you right about that, man.
Patrick Mahomes got put in a perfect situation. Let's not forget. People talk about his greatness, but he got lined up with one of the best head coaches in the league.
Yeah.
And also with good weapons.
And let's keep it honest here. In terms of youth, the Panthers are the youngest, most talented team. The Saints probably only have a few old heads on the team, but all that entire Panthers team is young.
Yeah. I think like the Panthers, they're a good team, but the thing is with them, they have, their players don't have like a lot of like veterans, which veterans.
What you mean by that?
They need some players that actually know how to play the game.
Well, the fact that they do know how to play the game. See, the problem is with Christian McCaffrey's injury prone is one problem. He can't stay on the field. That's helpful for the Saints. Trust me. Him being gone does do the Saints favors, but when he's on the field, he's a problem. Let's not forget, Sam Darnold went 3-0 when Christian McCaffrey was on the field, and he started losing once Christian McCaffrey came off the field. I'm not gonna be one to underrate. Now the Falcons, they some shit.
That's look, hey, that's established right there, bro.
Their hopes have already been stabbed.
Yeah, it's over. They gonna be a minute before they could build for another championship.
And you wasted
I dare a Spellcon fan come up in here. It ain't gonna be pretty.
Nope.
Which Falcon fan wants to smoke in this chat? Which one?
What you said?
Which Falcon fan wants to come on this stream and just to get whooped?
None. Literally, Falcon fans. Well, that's one thing I think Falcon fans is once they know how to shut up, they shut up. See, Falcon fans, when they know they can't talk, they don't talk. That's just how Falcon fans are. If they know they can't talk, they won't.
Hey, you have to have the courage to be a Falcon fan.
Let me put it like this. You know, there's an old saying: they can talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk.
Yep. You gotta do both in order to actually be taken seriously, because in order to be taken seriously, you have to keep a 25-point lead in 2 quarters.
But
there's like 2 minutes.
We're not in a safe moment. Even if the looks this well, we are not safe. The way the front office is doing it is we pushing money back continuously down the line. That's not good for winning football, because guess what? We won't be able to re-sign our pieces or get new pieces, because 2023 we're already negative 33 in the cap.
Well, I wouldn't say we are negative, but
we are negative 33 in 2023 already.
Yeah, but the past 2 years though, we were negative 100 and something. So
yeah,
but that's
one time we were like negative 70 mil or somewhere. That's in that area.
You don't have to pay those people. You just can't take. You can't just keep restructuring deals, because it's gonna keep pushing money back. It's gonna be an endless cycle. It's gonna be harder to resign pieces. That's how Marcus Williams and Teron Armstead left, because we didn't have the money to pay their contracts.
I won't be surprised if the Saints end up cutting Demario Davis next year or the year after that. I won't be surprised.
I don't expect Demario Davis to get cut. He's probably going to retire as a Saint. So
he's either getting cut or retiring.
If Demario retire, I mean, hey, I'm satisfied with that.
Yeah, like Malcolm Jenkins.
Because we already saw Jenkins already retired, so that makes it better.
Yeah,
that's why we need to go ahead and resign and go ahead and sign Tyrann Mathieu before somebody else do.
Yes.
But here's the condition of our roster.
We signed a few safeties already, but this is our main guy right here.
Yes.
Bring him back with Daniel Jenkins immediately.
Now here's the problem with Tyrann Mathieu. With his contract, he's looking for something big. You don't understand. Eric McCoy contract coming up, and CJ Gardner-Johnson contract coming up. Those 2 pieces are very important, which I will be happy to bring back off huge paydays, because CJ Gardner-Johnson is worth the pay rate, and Eric McCoy.
Yep.
You know one guy I wish we traded for at the deadline last year?
Who?
Brandon Cooks to reunite with the Saints.
No, I'm good. That's a cap hit waiting to happen. He's going to have to restructure that deal for you.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks, he's amazing.
No, he's gonna have to restructure that deal. We actually did good off that. I'm glad we didn't get him.
We got Mark Ingram back. So.
Talk about set negative 60 in the cap. We would have been negative 90 in the cap if we traded for him.
I guess.
What's up, who that, Dana?
What's up?
Dana
in the chat.
Yes,
hey, the only thing is that I can say that that athlete pretty decent. You know how we keep kicking the cans down the road, signing, longer contracts, voided years, etc. So it's putting us negative in the cap.
Yeah.
The only thing that made us really go that bad, like to negative 100 and negative 70, was the last 2 or 3 years of COVID. and not having money coming in through the people going to the arenas and stuff like that. But having that back, you notice the cap went up a lot more this year. They're saying next year's 2023 cap's gonna be even bigger with all these new TV promotions and stuff like that. So it's gonna get bigger and bigger. So I feel like they're gonna keep kicking it down the road forever because
exactly at that point it's gonna be. Yeah, I can see us not paying some people. I'm still wary of Marcus Davenport because he's an injury problem. I'm still wary of that contract.
Yeah. If we don't have the money to bring back T.J. Garner-Johnson, that's gonna be the worst day of our lives.
Exactly. That's what I mean by kicking money down the road. It's not gonna keep us. Currently, right now, this Saints roster, the state it's in win now mode.
Yeah, I won't be mad.
Every single person on the team is basically in their prime. Everybody on the team is basically in their primes right now.
Yeah. Like the one you can argue that's not gonna be in his prime for any longer is maybe Mario Davis, but he still has a year left before that happens.
Linebackers play a long time. I wouldn't be worried about that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe DeMario Davis, you can say, or maybe someone else.
Him doesn't save us no cap either. So DeMario Davis is off the table because he's barely any cap hits.
Shout out to Dana and Pam. Shout out to the Kings and Queens in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to the Queens.
Hey, let me ask my boy the Who That Center a question.
What's up?
What is your thoughts, man, on the situation with the draft? So you know how we got 2 picks now, right?
Saints fans, listen, don't let these ESPN people say, "Oh, the Eagles won this trade." Obviously, what the Saints was playing is they found a very good tackle in the first round. They're very interested in because it was obvious the Saints was taking wide receiver first pick and was going to pick in the second round with a tackle. However, after meeting with a bunch of draft people, a lot of young talent, they found the tackle they really interested in, so they made the move to get another pick. At 2023 draft.
So what's your thoughts on all these people and ESPN people as well? And we had people come in here in my chat and people put it on Twitter as well that are Saints fans saying that they can see us getting a quarterback, which I think is retarded.
No.
I got a question about that. Who built the ark?
What?
Who built the?
I said who built the ark? That's my question. Noah. If somebody's talking about getting a quarterback, you need to put the weed down and put the liquor down.
Okay, let me explain this whole quarterback situation.
Why do we need a quarterback?
What the draft people think is they don't believe in Jameis, and they're considering that the Saints. See, this 2-year contract for Jameis Winston is basically telling you that they're going to give Jameis 2 years to work in this offense, and they will probably look at a quarterback in 2024. This is basically what the Saints will be doing. And I seen Jameis play last year. He was playing really good before he got hurt, so I think he's gonna be our future quarterback from here on out. But getting a quarterback doesn't fill in the holes we need. Traquan Smith is back. Traquan Smith is back. This is already awful on this offense. This offense already looks awful with Traquan Smith coming back.
Definitely
gonna be worse.
So what do? We reload on weapons. I made videos say we got to reload on our weapons. We got to get a tackle. We got to get a guard. We got to get a wide receiver in this draft. We got to rebuild this offense.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It don't make no sense. Because this is what I told everybody. I told people this earlier. I said, what is the point of trading up in the first round, right, to get picks now for this year? But now you're losing out on next year's first round pick. Unless you trade Sean and get a pick, understandable. But what's the point of doing that? What's the point of wasting a pick on the first round this year and a quarterback when everybody says all these quarterbacks in the draft is so weak, it's bad? Like all of these people could probably be a backup at the least, they're not gonna be no starters. And then you're gonna have Jameis on a 2-year contract, so they're not gonna play for 2 years. So why waste a pick on a first round person that's not gonna play for 2 years? And by the way, you athlete need to fill in these holes, tackle, wide receiver, running back, to help out. And once you do that, you put the protection and the weapons around Jameis. You saw what he did last year with nobody, barely. What do you think he's going to do with a Michael Thomas, a receiver from the draft, more protection and a great defense that we have already, I'm saying he can lead us to the Super Bowl if we really wanted to. We just need to fill in those holes.
I will explain to you why we gave up our 2023 pick. Shout out to my dude Jarrett's Corner, because we are group in Discord. You know, we look at the film, we look at future stuff. You know, we do this. But what he told me, and I trust his words, the quarterback draft for 2023 ain't looking good at all. It ain't looking good at all. And if the Saints looking at a quarterback, they would have never traded that 2023 round pick, first round. So think about that. The Saints gave up their 2023 first round pick, knowing that next year's draft ain't going to be that well for the quarterback position.
Right.
I think next year's though, huh? Next year's quarterback draft is better than what we had this year.
No, next 2023 quarterback draft, they don't have that many good prospects coming out like this year's.
For this year, the quarterbacks ain't good at all.
Exactly. So both years ain't going to be yes for quarterbacks. Like we're probably going to have to wait like another 2 years before we get a heavy quarterback draft. But currently, right now, I don't see no problems with the draft. What we traded to get another first round pick.
Right. So you don't think people like Bryce Young, the CJ guy from Ohio State, you know, like Spencer Rattler, all these other big names. What was the guy name that played for Oklahoma? Williams, no? That's his name. That went to USC. Caleb Williams, I think his name is, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't think those people are way better than the people we got here that's trying to get drafted this year?
No. If I had to go by the best quarterback with the best athletic ability is Malik Willis, but the best performance quarterback is Kenny Pickett. Those two are literally the best quarterbacks out this draft. Two quarterbacks who you might be able to do something with, but next year's draft ain't going to even come close to those two.
Uh-oh, we got somebody else waiting to hop in, so we're going to bring them on as well to chat it up. We got, his name is CJ Hoodie. How you doing?
What's going on?
Doing
good, man. Doing good.
What's going on, bro?
Not much. Just feel like I need to get involved in this chat, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I like that little pro picture you got there,
I see
bro.
that picture. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fire.
Yeah, CJ Garner Johnson putting the what on the logo.
I like that.
That's cold, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No problem. So what's your thoughts, man, on all this stuff so far? We moved up. We got 2 first-round picks now, you know. You got Tyrone Mathieu coming to visit us today. You know, he already visited and left. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on all this craziness?
I'm just hoping that we get Tyrann and have enough cap to get Quan Alexander as well, too, you know. He's a beast, and we need him on our defense.
Yeah. Kawan did post something earlier on Twitter saying –
on Twitter, yeah, I seen it.
Or whatever. So, I mean, I'm just waiting for the post to come out that he has signed back with us because, I mean, you haven't seen nothing on Twitter yet of teams interested in Kawan, you know, or him visiting another team. This and that. You haven't seen none of that at all.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything at all. So
I feel like it's under the table with us too. Yeah, I feel like it's under the table.
And with the draft, I'm just hoping, you know, like you guys said, I mean, 2 receivers would be great too. I'm not saying it wouldn't be, you know, but having a left tackle for Jameis, protecting his blind side would be nice as well. Either way, I agree with that, drafting a quarterback, because we don't need that. We need players to win for this year.
Yep.
Now, I hate for this, but instead of drafting in the 4th round or third, in our 4th round, I feel like we should take tight ends.
So you're saying we should get a tight end in what round again?
In the 4th.
In the 4th, I would say depending on what we do.
If Dylan Whitman falls to the 4th round, then I'll pick him up.
I'm just saying it just depends on what we do in the 3rd because we need to get us a running back.
Probably a safety.
Yes. Yeah, running back would be nice.
We need running back.
You don't know what's going on with AK at all.
Because, like, the tight end room is not that bad like everybody think it is. You finally get a healthy Nick Fournette for a whole season. You get in Taysom Hill back at tight end who did really great while he was in those positions. You get in Trotman, and I think they're going to use Dewan Johnson more this year instead of having him as a healthy scratch this year. I think they noticed what he did last year, especially in the red zone. So, I mean, we got some really good receivers like Taysom Hill and what's his name, Adam Trotman, you can be using towards, like while you're building to get down the field, you can pass it. Jawan Johnson needs to be in when we in the red zone. When we pass the 20 yards, have Jawan Johnson in. That man dominated.
Baby Megatron. Baby Megatron.
Yeah, Baby Megatron in the red zone. Like, dude, I'm telling you, we got a pretty good stack. We just got to realize that why waste another 4th round pick on another tight end? We just got a 4th round pick in Adam Trotman, and I told everybody I felt like last year was his sophomore slump year. He was sitting behind Jared Cook last year, the year before that, and Josh Hill learning behind them. Josh Hill and Jared Cook out the door. So I'm like, okay, well, here's Nick Vannett. He's going to help him out a little bit, run behind him. Nope, he gets hurt and out for almost the whole season.
The claim I find is for the reason is Adam Trotman has officially turned into the Josh Hill role, into the blocking tight end.
Yeah, I agree.
It was more of a catching tight end, and then they made him learn how to block, which is good. His blocking did get better, which I was super excited about. But they need to get somebody else back in there for that blocking role. But now he knows how to block, and he needs to get back to doing his receiving stuff at tight end, because he was great at receiving, but not good at blocking. But now he's good at blocking and okay at catching. He needs to be both, which I think he can do.
I think for Adam Trotman, I think he's going to be Josh Hill role. He's just going to be that blocking tight end who comes in on third downs, catch a couple TDs. But I really want to receive like we had Graham and like other teams have, because it really helps. Like if Jameis ever gets, and she can just throw it to his tight end.
Yeah. I mean, I do want to ask y'all a question while y'all on here, because I don't think I ever asked y'all this before. I asked a bunch of people before, and they kind of understood where I was coming from with the Trotman thing, because a lot of people were going so harsh on him last year, and people didn't realize it was only his second year in the NFL, and he was by himself basically. With him and Jawan, both of them were new, both of them were in their second year with us. And I asked people this. I said, "How good?" I'm gonna ask you, CJ, who that? I'm gonna ask you this, and then I'm gonna go ask who that. How good is George Kittle to you? Is he a top 3 tight end to you?
Kittle, I mean, that man was on my fantasy team last year, so yeah. But yeah, Kittle, I think, he's a top 3 to me. And when he's healthy, stay healthy, yeah, for sure.
Gotcha. And what about you, who that center?
I got him currently right now. Kittle is currently 4th on my rankings because Darren Waller has a strong case.
Gotcha. The reason why I asked everybody that is like, you see, at least you're a top 3 tight end. They're like, oh hell yeah, he can block, he can catch, he can do everything, man. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I said I would love to have him on my team. And I said, well,
yeah.
I said, did you not know that George Kittle did not become George Kittle till his like 4th or 5th season in the NFL until he started breaking out? Before he was basically just like Trotman, can catch here and there, had to learn how to block, get better. Had to get better on his route running, and he finessed that. He gave it in about his 4th or 5th year in the NFL. He became George Kittle. That's the same thing I think can happen to Adam Trotman, but we all are too impatient with him. Impatient with our players because we want greatness right away, like some people do. But we don't have that. I think he can
tight end's not a very easy position to play either.
Yeah. So they are Darren Waller, right? Darren Waller
blocks like standard. The 49ers are a heavy run team. Of course, you got to know how to block that team.
Excuse me, y'all. I was looking at like Darren Waller. Darren Waller's been in the league for how long? And he only had 2 great seasons. That's just another, everybody would like Darren Waller on the team. They think he's a top 3, top 5 tight end in the league. But people don't look at it as he only had 2 great seasons in the league. And you got to realize this is only Trotman's second year last year. And this was he was actually changing up the game because this last year he had to play with a dude like Drew Brees, his first year. And then second year, he's moving to Jameis Winston. And then he had, Taysom Hill, Trevor Siemian joined him as well. So I like him, but I always got to ask everybody in the chat, like right here, that's on here, what is y'all thought on Callaway? I felt like a lot of people hated on my boy last year.
Man, Marquez, I like him a lot. I thought he was going to do more than what he did last year, but that's also saying that we only had Jameis for 7 games. But you take away that Traquan Smith didn't really have a great year, and besides Callaway and Deontay Hardy, I mean, who else was out there?
Yeah, I look at it like this though, like for a guy to come undrafted last year and couldn't really show you what he can actually do in his first year with us because Drew Brees, like he's more of a deep threat. And you notice when Jameis came in, he started doing more deep passes down the field to him,
Yeah.
He started being that guy. And, yeah, no Michael Thomas was there, so you had to be forced to be that number one overall. I mean, the first, wide receiver one because Traquan wasn't doing shit, and he was hurt too. So he was forced to do that. But you notice he almost had an 800-yard season. He was like a few yards away from reaching 800 yards as a receiver. But 10 of those games that he played in that season was having Taysom Hill and Trevor throwing him to him.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen if he would have had Jameis throwing to him? He would have reached 1,000 yards. And nobody
he would
would
have. Yeah, he would have had 1,000. We didn't have one receiver that reached 1,000 yards last year, and he would have had it for sure.
I think he would have had it. He would almost reached 800 in the other 10 games he had. Like I said, Trevor and Taysom Hill throwing the ball. So I mean, that's how I felt.
And I also think that last year, Sean Payton, he was also making Jameis make smart decisions and not throw the balls deep. But when he's seen after that he could do it and he can handle himself, I think he was starting to let up. Even when we played Washington last year, he was throwing bombs. that Hail Mary was great.
Yep. And that the Saints, man, I know what you put in here. He said Adam Trump may not be Kittle. That's a big comparison. But, yeah, it's a big comparison now because of what George Kittle is right now. But Adam Trauma can probably be the same thing. But like I said, George Kittle took 4 to 5 years to become George Kittle. Adam Trautman is only going into his 3rd year, And did y'all not see that Trautman really was showing his potential, what he can really be in that Eagles game before he got his leg taken out?
Yeah, I seen flashes his rookie season when he was 3rd string. I seen I was comfortable. I'm like, hey, Trautman's going to step up. He's going to do his thing, and then it turned out, he backfired. He had some holding calls that cost us, some touchdowns, and then also he had some stone hands a couple games. But I don't know why we scratched Johnson for. He was going hard. I don't know why we scratched Johnson.
I don't know.
But the reason why I mentioned the tight end position, because guess what? I have someone I'm really interested in, and that's Jalen Winnemeyer, a very tall straight. That man could run too, a 4.7 in the combine. With good vertical and has hands, man.
Where is he from? What university?
Jalen Winnemeyer. Let me search. I forgot the college. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I just wanted to know. And then while he looks that up to see what college he's from, again,
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Okay, gotcha. Texas A&M. So that's not a bad college either. So playing against some competition in the SEC. So yeah, I mean, just depends on what you want. Like I said, I think our biggest piece over a tight end first would be receivers, offensive tackle, and running back. Those are my 3 concerns because Kamara's going to be out for a while.
With our 3rd round pick, we should take a safety or something. Our safety course looking soft right now.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, if we get
Tyrann Mathieu, if you don't add them, then you have to.
Yeah, but you can still get a good safety in the 4th because CD Deuce proved us wrong, being a 4th round pick. People passed up on CD Deuce. So
I think we got a safety later on.
I would go wide receiver, offensive tackle probably first now because the way they pushed into it. So I'll say offensive tackle, wide receiver. You can go wide receiver again in the 2nd round if you really want to. And then 3rd round, you're going to need at least a running back. Like I said, to cover while Kamara is gone. And then at 4th round, I would definitely get a safety. And then after that, you can do whatever you want. You can add more depth to the O-line with another offensive guard, et cetera, do whatever. But I really do think running back is more a concern than a safety because who's going to help out Mark Ingram? Mark Ingram's getting old. He's on his last leg. He's not going to be able to stay healthy for 17 games by himself, while he's waiting 8 games, basically.
Right.
I think it's going to be 6 to 8 games. If I had to choose, I would say 6 to 8 games just because they hate Kamara so much.
Yeah, it's going to be just him and Tony Jones, and he's coming off that injury.
Yep, Tony Jones came off the injury too. Remember, so
bad injury.
When in beginning of last season too, when they released Latavius Murray, I was freaking out. Like I love Latavius Murray, and then once I saw what Tony Jones could do, even the first game against the Packers, he hit the holes hard, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, maybe Sean knows what he's doing.
Tyrone Mathieu just tweeted something else, y'all.
Uh-oh.
He put discipline will guide you through your next chapter.
Okay.
Don't know what that means, but guess what? He only visited with the
Right.
Saints so far, and he's putting this out. Discipline will guide you through your next chapter. Now, do you remember what he said in that speech to the LSU? Remember, he had the discipline itself to be what he wanted to become, remember? And he wasn't allowed back at LSU. Now he is back allowed after everything's been solved, and he's cool with LSU. He loves it at home. He's been at home all week. So now he's being disciplined maybe to come back home to start his next chapter, which is what he wanted to be in the first place, was with a team like the Saints, because that's the team he grew up watching. Maybe that's what he's tweeting out, or maybe he's trying to say they didn't get him the offer, so he's on to another chapter. I don't know, but I mean, come on, Tyrone Mathieu. It's kind of making it seem like you want to come home.
Come home. Like, for real.
Just think of him. If you sign him to at least a 3 or 4 year deal, you're gonna get the production out of him for 3 or 4 years, because he's only 29. And what's his name? Malcolm Jenkins retired at 34, and he still was giving you production at 34 years old.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Malcolm Jenkins, I don't know about him. He was just looking. Does he not look old? Does he not look old to y'all for 34 years old?
Yeah, his production went down.
Yeah.
Hey, not that pick six he had last year.
The Patriots, was it the Patriots game?
Yeah. Right there, I'm like,
yes, sir.
I didn't see no loss of production right there. I didn't know what I was talking about.
That was. I love that game. That was a good game. Our defense was amazing last year, man.
You know what else is crazy that people don't look at? You know how people are saying, I don't think Jameis Winston can be that franchise guy? Like, people keep saying that shit. You know what people don't realize about last year? I don't think people realized last year that the people that the Saints and Jameis Winston beat last year in that 7-game, time frame before he got hurt, the teams that they beat with the people that they had with a banged up old line, no number 1 receiver, basically no number 2 receiver, if you really want to say it, none of those. They beat 4 playoff teams, and then the rest of the way, the teams that we played down the road wasn't really too many more playoff teams besides the Eagles and who else we played down the road. That was besides Tampa Bay again, but he was playing in that game before he got hurt. So let me look up our 2021 season, and I'll tell you how many different playoff teams we actually played in the second half. We beat Green Bay, we beat the Patriots, we beat Tampa. Which he basically started that game, and he was on a good road before he got hurt. So who were some other teams we played before them that were Super Bowls? Let's see. Hold on. Saints 2021 schedule. I'm going to look that up right now. And also, Slim South, CJ, and who that's in it. What y'all doing me a big, huge favor?
What's that?
Well, y'all hold that down for your boy, because I don't want to end my podcast, but I gotta use it, if you know what I mean. My stuff is killing. So I'm gonna be right back. Just hold it down for y'all, brother. Please hold it down. Yeah. Hold a good conversation real quick. I gotta use the restroom. I promise I will be back. I'm not leaving y'all.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah. We on the topics of schedules. We've seen the teams we're playing this year. We got a pretty rough schedule.
We got that whole new AFC. We talk about Mahomes. We got Derek Carr. We got freaking Justin Herbert. We got Russell Wilson. This is gonna be a pain of a season.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, and I'm just praying that the Bucks don't get the third easiest schedule in the league again. They're just playing it out for Tom Brady.
Oh, ever since Tom Brady been here, we didn't have an easy schedule.
Always.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, man. The man should have stayed retired.
That man couldn't stand them kids.
That's what that's telling me. He couldn't stand his family.
Giselle asked him to take out the trash. He said, "Yep, I'm coming back."
That became a wide known meme in the NFL. We like, why Brady came out of retirement? People just say them kids got on his nerve.
Oh man, I'm hoping maybe next year, seeing how I think DA will do good, but maybe I mean it's just hard to imagine Saints football without Sean Payton. And he's still under contract. He could come back next year.
Oh, yeah. That's what he was going to the Cowboys thing. We cut that. Man, Sean Payton cut that dead.
Yeah. I mean, if he does go anywhere else, he's still under contract. So we would get a draft pick from it.
Right.
And so that's beneficial. But I don't want him to go anywhere else.
Me either.
But he was tied to Miami, though, right?
No. he just wanted to quit coaching himself. Like they were like, "Oh, he's done with the Saints. He done this and that." But in the end, he was just done with coaching himself.
Yeah, he was burnt out. I agree with that. He was burnt out.
And then Cowboys fans all of a sudden saw this ray of hope that just turned to darkness in a week.
Poor Dallas.
Oh, Dallas deserves everything they get. Them Cowboy fans ain't no nice people. They ain't angels.
Oh my goodness. I already know. But as far as the Saints schedule, though, I think man, we can at least make the playoffs. I can say that much. I'm not gonna say Super Bowl, but playoffs definitely.
The NFC
I
is weak
agree.
right now, man. You really? I ain't scared of no Aaron overrated Rodgers.
I mean, people say Aaron Rodgers made Devontae Adams, but I could also say that Devontae Adams made the end of Aaron Rodgers' career. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes both ways.
Fact.
I know we play the Raiders. Go ahead.
I said Packer fans are blind about that. They blaming Devontae Adams on why he didn't want to come back. What you think was going to happen with Rodgers signing that contract?
Oh, I knew he was gone after that Christian Kirk contract came out. I was like, oh yeah, he's gone. He's gone for sure. But yeah, I know. We play the Raiders, we play the Rams. Man, and that's just tough right there. Them two teams,
and the AFC North with Cincinnati and all them.
Yeah, we play the Bengals, we play the Browns.
Yeah, that's a tough division.
And the Steelers.
I'm not scared.
I realize that Eagles fans
scared. Our defense is strong.
With our backup quarterback. The Eagles are really out here stunned on Saints because they beat the Saints without our starting quarterback in the last 2 years.
Right. I mean, the Saints could be anybody. I ain't scared of nobody.
Jalen Hurts want to turn into the next coming to Michael Vick versus us.
Same here, man. I think we could beat anybody. I mean, if Teddy Bridgewater can win games with MT, what do you think Jameis is going to do?
With weapons.
That's what I'm saying, man. We stay healthy this year. Last year was ridiculous with the injuries. Ridiculous. And with COVID, too. Man, we didn't have a chance. We stay healthy. I see us going deep into the playoffs.
I agree. Especially loading up on that defense too. Yeah.
Facts.
I mean, I would have never thought the Saints would have signed Taco Charlton. That blew my mind. Like, where did this happen? So
I tried to tell y'all earlier.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them guys are fucking camp bodies, though. You know what I'm saying? We need them guys.
Last name is from Chicago.
Yeah, that tight end. I never even heard of him before.
Yeah, talk about host. I never heard of him either.
Yeah, that's all that is. Camp bodies, man. That's why everybody was freaking out when we signed Sorsen. They're like, "Oh man, well," I'm like, "No, he's not our starter. He's not a starter." No. Like, no, that man better never be on the field on defense.
Right. I'd be on special teams too. So.
Oh yeah, he's gonna take Jeff Heath's spot. That's what they already said.
But definitely playoffs for the Saints.
And one thing about special teams too, if Taysom's not playing quarterback, throw him out there too.
Thank God.
Throw him out there too.
From Taysom playing quarterback.
Thank God. Put him at tight end. Thank God.
Oh, Saints fans was like, why we putting it? He was doing well as our quarterback and then put up all types of good numbers that I didn't even know existed.
So, man, all the Saints have to do is retool on offense. That's all we have to do.
Now, besides that, I hope y'all been looking at the draft. Who y'all wide receiver prospects? I got Jameson Williams and Chris Olave and Traylon Burks.
That's about it. You said it, dude. Those three. You can't go wrong with either of those three.
For my preference, I go Jameson Williams.
That's my number one pick. I advocate for that dude. That dude he's dynamic. Either at 16 or 19, I think we need to take him.
Yep, you got that right.
That's just my opinion. Like, you can watch his game film. Like, dude is a game breaker. I love that.
My only problem with him is that he because of his build, he has a hard time beating the press.
Right.
Boy, I said he gotta get some muscles once he comes to the NFL. That boy built like a toothpick.
Oh, they'll bulk him up. You know that.
Yeah.
They'll bulk him up a little bit. Matter of fact, some of these receivers gonna bulk up when they hit the NFL.
Right.
It ain't just about the speed. Y'all gotta have that muscle, you know.
Muscle.
Yeah. That's one thing they was talking about with Chris Olave, that he needs to bulk up maybe 10 or 15 pounds.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, college. You go in college, all they focus on is the speed.
Yeah.
Speed and hands.
That's it. In the NFL, now you got to focus on everything else.
Definitely the Jameson Williams. That's my pick.
Yeah, that's the fact that we dropped down to 16th, and that's where they are projecting him to go. I think we might grab him.
Yeah,
and
we take a receiver first, and then take a tackle. People think
it all depends. So it's how the draft goes. Anything can happen.
I don't think the Chargers or the Eagles picking up any tackles because they're probably looking out for first off, the Chargers are looking for a center. They need a center.
Yeah, I mean, you might know more than me about the Chargers, you know, but I've seen a lot of mock drafts of Trevor Penning in there, or they picking up Jordan Davis.
Either a linebacker or a linebacker or wide receiver. Those are their picks right now. Linebacker and wide receiver for the Eagles.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And if we don't sign Quan Alexander back, we got to draft a linebacker, and maybe the 4th or 3rd round, or maybe 5th. You know, they're deep. There's a lot of good linebackers.
Yeah. Can't really look like he don't have no interest anywhere else. So I think he's gonna come back.
Right.
Yeah. I'm praying he does.
What up, Lester said Traylon Burks don't need to bulk up. You're right about that.
Yeah.
That dude is a beast. Traylon Burks is a beast.
All we do is look at film. I'm in the Discord with like a lot of Washington fans and mixed sports fans, so we all look at film.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be embarrassing when that boy Jameson Williams going against somebody who's about that press life. Ooh, it's an awful sighting.
Yeah. Jalen Ramsey across from him.
Oh yeah. On most of the league, man coverage.
I'm back.
You see what Jamar Chase did to Ramsey?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's in the gym.
That dude, man. Shout out to Jamar Chase. He's a beast receiver. I think we could get somebody like him in a draft.
Yeah, he showed out last year. And I'm so upset I passed up on him in fantasy. Came back.
I understand.
I seen his preseason. I was like, you know what I'm saying? But
man, it was so hard on that dude. It was hard on him.
Yeah. They was.
And like y'all be careful what y'all wish for. Sure enough, that dude started showing out.
My cousin drafted him. He ended up winning the league.
Exactly. See, now, he can't catch the ball. He can't. Man, this dude is a beast. Man, watch what you say about Jamar Chase. That dude can actually play the wide receiver position.
For sure.
So,
I wonder if Garrett Wilson's gonna fall in the draft. That's the question.
Maybe.
That's a good question. He might. He might.
Because they have him going to Washington. I'm like, that's if Washington actually don't like linemen.
I don't even think they need that. Washington needs somebody like Drake London.
They need a
somebody that's bigger.
Their defense. That linebacker is literally the only weakness, and it's been a problem for years. They just cut Landon Collins.
Yo, David Jones, you don't think nobody like Jamar Chase in this draft? Huh, David Jones? You don't think they got a receiver like him?
Maybe.
Who was it? No, what'd you say?
No, I was looking at this comment. David Jones said there's no Jamar Chases in this draft.
I
think so.
I mean, Williams. I mean, I really like Chris Olave. I really do.
I think Chris Olave and what's his name? Jameis Williams can be that type of dude like Jamar Chase, but to be honest with y'all, Treylon Burks is like a bigger and taller version of Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That's not his comparison. His comparison is DK Metcalf.
But the reason why I compare
Still,
him to
that's huge.
If you watch Treylon Burks highlights, they lined him up in the backfield at running back, did a pitch to him, they handed it off to him before they did jet sweeps, you name it. They gave him everything. The only thing he does better than Deebo, he can march you on the one-on-one.
Well, since we might be missing AK, that wouldn't be mine. That wouldn't be bad to grab in the draft. Throw him back there.
I mean, I would let Taysom Hill take over at running back. Let him truck.
Yeah, for sure. When they said that they wasn't using Taysom at quarterback, I was like, man, can we still keep them quarterback dives and sleeps, but we use on the goal line. Them things, they just work, man. He gets in the goal line touchdowns every time. He's too nasty as a runner. Passing, that's a different story.
About Taysom Hill?
Yeah, when we did them on the goal line, and the quarterback sneaks. Just drive it right up the middle on them. They can't stop it. They knew what we was doing. They still can't stop it.
Right.
Blockers are good.
Yeah, I will say everybody hates on Caesar, but he is good at run blocking. Him and Pete, if they stay healthy, Caesar can run block, but his pass blocking game that's questionable.
I'm with Andrew Pete and Caesar Williams because Andrew Pete can't stay on the field for nothing.
Yeah, we signed to a 5-year, a year or two ago, and
yeah,
he's been hurt almost every year. It's like Tyrone Armstead.
He wasn't really good when he left. I think he'd be home by week 7.
Right.
I like the way the Saints are heading. Right now, what we're seeing is a win now team. They about to go win now situation.
Yes, that's good because all those rebuild. No, forget that. Let's win.
Win now. Jameis at the helm to see what he got.
Come on, rebuild. We went 9-8, almost went to the playoffs with a hurt team. We had 58 players, 58 different starters, like NFL history, NFL record.
Sean Payton broke that record. Yeah, Sean Payton broke the record.
You know what I'm saying? And we went 9-8, bro. The Rams lost on purpose. They didn't want to play our D.
I believe that too.
I mean, they was up 17 points and lost. I mean, come on.
Quarter.
We go from having a young guy like Michael coming and talk to the other young-minded and purple Marcus, y'all.
Purple Marcus.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
No, we can't.
All right, so what are you guys talking about?
No, we can't hear you.
What are you guys talking about?
No, we can't hear you.
You? Then why did you say right after I said, okay, what are you guys talking about? Why did you say we can't hear you?
Because he's trolling you.
All right, so Pearl.
He was trolling Purple Marcus. He was being funny.
So what are you guys talking about?
We're talking about
talking about receivers in the draft. We're talking about all kind of stuff. Tyrone Mathieu, all kind of stuff, buddy.
Well, I just got out of school, so Well, I get out at 4, but it takes like an hour for me to get home. So
So do you be doing your homework?
I don't have homework. I do all my work at school. I always do my homework at school.
Boy, you a better student than me.
Oh my goodness, huh, bro?
All right, that homework on the bus stack.
Okay, so I know like Tyrone Mathieu visited the facility. So does he like anything about the facility besides it's in Louisiana?
No, his thing about Tyrone is he's not looking for a win now situation. He's not looking for a culture situation. He's looking for money.
Yep.
He just want to get paid.
He's looking for his last contract.
That's it. That's all he's looking for.
I mean,
But we have an advantage because money-wise, we don't have an advantage. But we have an advantage where this is hometown. If for your last season, this team is the same. I mean, the team that they grew up watching and team that wants you, and that they need a big need at safety. Why don't you just go here, play with Marcus May for the next however long you're gonna play for the rest of your career, and get paid decently, and just have a bunch of incentives.
That's the problem. You don't want to get paid decently.
Yeah, he wants that guaranteed. He got a family to take care of. It's a business.
That man needs to get that bag.
Yeah. This year's free agency has just been wild. Just how it's been so much money being tossed around. I mean, in my whole life, this is the craziest free agency ever. I still got to wrap my mind about what players went where. You know what I'm saying?
The Christian Kirk, I mean, man. So I feel like everyone's trying to get paid like top money, like as a receiver. Everyone's trying to get paid the number $1. Look at Christian Kirk; he got paid for the top dollar for a while.
Let me explain the Christian Kirk situation. They only paid him that because he wasn't going to come there for no reason else.
Yeah, they know they overpaid him. They know that.
They know that for sure.
But they also paid him for his potential, and he's only 25 years old.
Yeah. But they mainly pay him because they know he ain't coming to Jacksonville without it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a strong case too, right there. I mean, my best friend, he's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, and I watch all their games with him. So I've been watching for the past 5 years, and I think maybe this year might be their year. They might get some wins this year for real. 2 back-to-back first-round draft picks, and then last year they didn't get to have Travis Etienne. This year they'll have him and James Robinson, and they're probably going to get an edge rusher or offensive tackle first pick. I don't know. Jags got a good chance. They should have kept DJ Chark though.
They went with the Lions, right?
They get the right choice of getting rid of him.
Chark knows how to play. He knows how to play football. I can say that.
No, look, this is how the NFL works. There's 3 reasons why a person will sign with you: your culture, your desire to win, or you just got that.
Yeah, for sure.
At 9 out of 10, they in free agency because they want that bank.
Yeah.
So I ain't surprised that Christian Kirk got that contract. Now Devontae Adams, he deserved that money. The Packers put that boy on a franchise tag. That was disrespectful.
Yes, all the way. You see how Aaron Rodgers, his contract was originally what was it, $200 million, and then after he declined the franchise tag, they took it down to 3 years, $150, because he was trying to give him some of that money. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to keep him.
You want to know something about me? Roger said, I ain't black.
When they said Rodgers knew that Devontae Adams wasn't staying when he re-signed, that's all. That's bullshit.
Hey, I got a question for everybody. Can I ask y'all a question though?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask y'all this: when was the last time you seen a quarterback that got paid big dollars, like $45 million, $40 million, but now the cap's get even bigger, $50 million a year, win a Super Bowl? When was the last time you seen somebody like that? Did that happen? Nobody. Exactly.
I don't remember that.
Cricket. That's
Cricket is the answer.
Right. I don't remember that.
And some people are like, "Oh, Mahomes." I'm like, but Mahomes didn't have that contract before he won. He was on a
Right.
rookie contract.
Rookie deal.
Yep. Aaron Rodgers been on some big deals lately, right? Where did he go? Nowhere. Why? Because he don't have the money to sign more receivers to help him out. This year, what happened? He got paid $50 million a year. Now you lost your number one target because of that. People don't realize. Cool, Deshaun Watson's going to be getting paid a lot of money. The reason why their team's going to maybe look good this year with the people, because people are going to take, veteran pay cuts to play with you this year. But you're only getting $1 million this year. After that,
then you still got to pay Denzel and Myles Garrett. You got to pay Denzel and Myles Garrett.
That's why I try to tell people, I don't care how good of a quarterback you are. If you can get a quarterback like Jameis Winston with the same amount of talent and can have the potential to be just as great, and for a cheap price, I would take that all day and build around somebody than waste all my money on one player and have to give up everybody. That's why I'm trying to get into people's heads about the Jameis Winston situation, but people don't look at it like that. They just see 30 for 30 and they just think he's horrible.
30 for 30 was a fluke.
Yep.
I mean, he was also playing with Bruce Arians' pass offense first. You know what I'm saying, and throwing the ball 50 times a game.
Exactly, that's a fluke.
I mean, they didn't have a run game.
Manning threw a lot of picks. Ronald, when he was in the league, it was Ronald Jones, and that's it. Ronald Jones and Rondé Barber.
But for real though, y'all, did y'all figure any quarterbacks out that made it to the Super Bowl and won one that got paid top dollars?
Nope. That too, it's crazy.
Tom Brady won most of the Super Bowls in the century. And he touched most of the time.
I think I have an idea. I don't know if he actually got. I don't know if he got paid like $50 million a year, but it was kind of close.
Hey, y'all, you know what's crazy though? And I just thought about it. Would it really be crazy, y'all, to go after 2 wide receivers in the first round since you need receivers, and then go get your tackle like second or third round pick just because of the people that we picked in the past at, tackle or, all of that. Usually in the first round was a fluke sometimes. Like
you're going to see an RKO.
Do what?
I feel like we should just go after Jordan Davis if he's there.
No.
What do you mean?
No, our defense is already bolstered. We need offensive weapons.
He can play alignment. What are you talking about?
Wait, say that name again?
Hold up. He plays offensive lineman, fullback, running back, and D lineman.
And who is that?
We got Taysom 2.0.
Can someone explain to him how wrong that sounds?
He plays D-line, O-line.
What else? You're going to get somebody just to put him on every position and he going to get tired when we need him in a 2-minute drill?
Yeah. I think of all the defensive players we've been signing, it's clear that we're going to first 2 picks are going to be all offense. Maybe even 3.
Man.
I agree. Jordan Davis will be lovely for our defense, but our defense is, it's really already top tier. We need help on O.
What I gotta say is, who do you guys think the starting quarterback is going to be for the Saints next year?
Jameis Winston. Got it for 2 years, so why wouldn't it be?
When we put Andy Dalton or Ian Book that started, bro.
I do got to give a shout out to somebody. Hold on, y'all. Kurt 2512. Thank you for subscribing. Man, who that to you? Glad you're part of the channel now, man.
Good looking on the subscribe, bro.
Too, don't be afraid to hit that comment and comment something down here for us. Kurt 2512. We do appreciate you subscribing. to the conversation though.
But yeah, I mean, 2 receivers wouldn't be bad back to back, or even getting a receiver or left tackle, or vice versa, other way around, left tackle receiver, and then maybe in the second round grabbing another receiver. I mean,
yeah. See, like me,
I really
look. I said this earlier. I think y'all heard me. But I don't think who that center you was in here earlier. Purple Market wasn't in here. But hear me out. What if you had the chance to grab Chris Olave or Jameson Williams at number 16, and then you go pick at number 19 and Traylon Burks and them are still there? Or Jameson Williams is still there, you picked the Chris Olave first and then you went with Jameson Williams. You picked 2 good receivers, and then in the next 4 years when they ready to get paid because they've been that dude, from college and they actually live up to their standard, you could pay them both because Michael Thomas might be out the door. Or if you can't keep both, you can use one as a trade market to get some more picks back because they're gonna want to trade you first round picks for that dude.
All right.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I see. I could see that, but okay. So I was saying not a couple months ago, but just a couple seconds. I was talking about something else. So I want to say real quick. I feel like this series changing up because we just got Andy Dalton. I mean, he played phenomenal with the Bengals. AJ Green. The only reason why AJ Green was good because of Andy Dalton. I mean, come on.
No, you were so wrong.
Andy Dalton won 5 Super Bowls. Look, Andy Dalton won 5 Super Bowls. Come on now.
Oh man! You mean he lost 5 playoff games?
Did you read AJ Green's stats? This man he had cement blocks on his back.
You said Andy Dalton White.
What? Wait, what are you guys talking about? I said that Andy Dalton he lost 5 billion games. What are you talking about?
No, you said that Andy Dalton carried AJ Green.
I said that AJ Green carried Andy Dalton. What are you guys talking about?
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no.
Oh, that was a perfect team for that moment.
The hell no, you didn't just say that.
Exactly, I didn't.
You said that he won 5 Super Bowls. I heard you say that. Don't make me hit the rerun on you.
Rerun? What is this, the 80s?
That's how poor bad, bro.
Speaking of AJ Green, is he a free agent this year, or is he still with the Cardinals?
He's a free agent.
Free agent.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll be a great signing.
He's too old.
He's such a good.
He's too old. But I mean, he did all right for the Cardinals. Besides that Packers game, he lost sight of that ball. But other than that, I mean, there was flashes of it. There's flashes of him. Some talent still, but you could tell for the past 2 years when he was playing for the Bengals, he did not want to play there. And the fact that he leaves and then the Bengals go to the Super Bowl, I just thought it was karma.
What's up, Drake Face? Who that say he put?
If he would have stayed one more year, they would have been fine.
What up, Drake Face?
Yeah,
if he would have stayed one more year, they would. Well, that would have gave Burrow another weapon to throw in 2019 because he needed guys that would get separation or at least something to get open. Because was it for like 2 seconds he was getting sacked? I feel like, so I think it was like every second he was getting pressure. Down to Hut, there was pressure already. So the offensive line was terrible. If he would stay on a cheap deal, then they'll actually have some stable ability with a veteran there. But they went with Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins or whatever, and they.
Man, what team are you talking about? And what team are you talking about?
Bengals. I was talking about the protection. He needed someone to throw to.
They just signed a left tackle from the Cowboys who they just cut, and they're about to get another tackle from the draft.
No, I'm talking about
right?
No, I'm talking about when 2 years ago where Burrow got injured. That's the year that I'm talking about because he might have stayed like another year. But AJ Green, if he would have stayed another year, they would have better. I mean, the Bengals would have had better stability.
But the Bengals wasn't really had a pass block like that anyway.
I'll tell you.
Hold on now. Wildtown, you said, my guy, I got about 100 Saints fans coming to sub to you, my guy. Well, where they at? I want to see it, Wildtown. Shoot, if you get 100 people to come this way, I might have to just say, Wildtown, you are the damn winner for the 900 freaking subscriber money giveaway and give you $100, and that'll be $1 for each damn subscriber you gave to me. We'll see, though. Right, Slim South? If somebody brings you 100 subs, they deserve to be the winner, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Slim South got his mic unmuted. He probably walked away. We'll tell him when he gets back. What about you, CJ? Who that?
What's up?
Wildtown, that's in the chat. He said, my guy, I got about 100 Saints fans coming to sub to you, my guy. If he brings me 100 subs, he deserves to win that 100
pay that man.
giveaway.
Pay that man.
He deserves, huh? He deserves to get some money. Huh? Shoot.
Yes, sir. Pay him.
He deserves at least $10.
Hey, I just gave away $80 last night for the 800 subs giveaway. If he helps me get 100 subs in just like that today, and we reach 900, that $100 giveaway is gonna have to go straight to him. I don't care who all is in here. Shit, if you bring me 100 people, my dude, holy shit, you getting that $100? You deserve it. But we'll see. We'll see if it's true. We're gonna see.
So I seen a thing on that was talking about NFL Live today. That was talking about the Saints possibly if they wanted to really go for a quarterback because they think that Malik's going to go.
Hold on. You said, wait, where? What were you watching?
I was watching NFL Live today.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no.
Sir, you only watch the YouTubers, not the fake news. That's fake news.
Man.
That's reading off the paper. We do our research on people. We'll tell you what's really up. Now, they could say, the Saints will be interested in the quarterback. Good thing, but guess what? They're not really looking into it and saying that if the Saints athlete go the route of getting an offensive tackle for protection, getting 2 receivers in the draft, and getting a running back to back up Mark Ingram while Kamara's out, and get us another young safety just in case they don't get Tyrone Mathieu, they could be a Super Bowl team again. But they don't look at it. Oh, yeah, I think the quarterback the quarterback's a smart way to go right now, dummies. That's what I'm saying. Don't be watching NFL Live, man. They full of baloney cheeks.
Yeah, but I was just getting your opinion on it. They, I mean, I don't want a quarterback. Period.
No problem.
Jameis is my guy, but they were saying that I thought it was crazy, and I wouldn't want to do it anyways. They said that we would take our 16th and 19th pick and trade up to the Giants for the 5th pick to try to get Malik because they think Carolina's going to take him at 6.
No,
and I just think that's wild. That's wild accusations.
What up, Joyce? What up, Joyce B? Who that to you?
Yep. Wildtown said I dropped your YouTube and Twitch streams. Also on CD Deuce's Twitch threat. We'll tell CJ Gardner Johnson, CD Deuce, to subscribe to me as well. I'll take that. Right. I'll take that too. Tell him to give me a shout out too. Tell him. Also, who that love. Joyce B. I see you, Joyce B, in the chat as well. Who that?
Queen Joyce.
Desmond Ridder, the quarterback, is getting a lot of buzz in this league right now. Good.
He said, good.
Pro Football Talks put a Twitter out 6 hours ago. Blake Bortles to the Saints. Would you please release me? Saints to the Bortles. Wait, you were still here?
Blake was going to be our clipboard guy.
Michael Ayers. What do you think about drafting offensive lineman? You don't want me to tell you what I think about drafting offensive lineman? I think that's an A+. That's what you need to do. All right. But I'm not gonna be mad at them if they go double receiver in the first round and get my tackle in the second round. I would not care because there's so many good talents. And Josh the Pels fan said it perfectly a while back in the chat. Tyrone Armstead was a 3rd round. Zach Street was a 7th round. Javar Evans was a 4th round, and somebody else, I forgot who he said was a 3rd round. Eric McCoy was a 2nd round. So it doesn't hurt to get people like that in a 2nd round or 3rd round. Because like I said, if we really need receiver help and it's really that bad, like we all saying, why not go after 2 receivers with the first 2 first round picks.
In the top 20, I agree.
And because you got 3 picks in the top 50. In the top 50, you're gonna find a tackle that can be a starter easily.
That's right. Yeah.
The same. But what's your thoughts, Michael? Put it in chat. What's your thoughts on getting an O-lineman, man?
Yeah, what up, Michael?
Hey,
Yo, Joy.
everybody,
I can't wait to Joy.
I want to say this to everybody in the chat. Y'all all come in here and y'all comment in here, and I appreciate y'all showing the love and commenting. But there's something I need y'all to do. Don't be afraid to hit that link that's pinned to the top of the chat and come chat it up with us. Look at CJ Hoodie. Came on the show for the first time in a while. You know, he never came on before, but he was always in the chat, and he said that he had to feel like he had to come on and start talking with us. Ask himself. Ask him what his story is. So himself, tell him your story.
Man, y'all, Who That Nation? I used to be in the chat all the time, but now I'm calling in on the chat every time now. So it's much love on this channel, y'all. No problem. Just join the chat, y'all. Come on. Let's chop it up.
Yes. Michael said it would help quarterback out a lot. Oh, yeah. You always got to have protection for your quarterback. That's why he didn't succeed with Tampa Bay. And I don't think people realize with Jameis having no protection on the O-line, no running game, and barely no receivers besides Mike Evans basically there, you're going to tell me he changed a 2-14 franchise, brought him to a 6-8 record. No, not 6-8, 6-10 that one year, and then the following year went 9-7 with him. In 2 years. His second year, he brought him to 9-7. And he's not that good of a quarterback.
Right.
Just think if he had the defense the Saints had that year. Think if he actually had an O-line. Think if he actually had some help, some run game, to where you can always do some play actions here and there. But no, he didn't. Now he does. He's got a run team. He's got an O-line. Well, currently, he's got a half of a line. McCoy. This is what I'm going to say. McCoy, Ramczyk, and Pete, I can trust as my O-lineman. Even though Pete does get hurt, he does produce when he's on the field. Now, Reese, you need to step it up, my brother. And James Hurts can be a really good right tackle. Like, if you really want to move Ramczyk back to the left side where he originally was from in college and play that blind side, and put James Hurts to the right side, or Landon Young. Don't forget, we got Landon Young still on the team who did good last year in his one game.
Mm-hmm.
While he was playing on a hurt foot, still doing being productive. Remember that. So if you put James Hurts back at right tackle where he originally played to, he was a Pro Bowler at right tackle. So why not put him over there and put Ramczyk on the left side? And then I agree. And then you'll have Ramczyk, Pete, then McCoy, then Salary Reese, and James Hurts. Or you can find a spot for Cesar Ruiz. Maybe he's more of a backup. Maybe he's more of a the tackles that you can put in as a tight end position, and then rotate him to the left side for like trick plays and stuff, because he was versatile in college. Being a center, especially on screen plays. But he's having to play that at guard when he's used to center. So we'll see. I mean, Wildtown said, y'all watch Penny's tape. Dude is sick. He will lay you out. We'll need a dog on the O-line, and he will run you over. I mean, he's not going to run Hoodie Jube over, man. You know why he ain't going to run me over? Because I'm a dodge. I'm getting out the way.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to run me over? Uh-oh. Guess what? NFL rumors. He's a guy that has his own Twitter. You ever heard of NFL Rumors, who basically posts everything that everybody else usually says, after Ian Rappaport posts stuff and different sources? Yeah, he just posted 39 minutes ago. I can see this happening soon for Tyrone Mathieu, and he tagged the Saints and him in his uniforms. He said he can see it happening soon. With all the stuff that happened today, with what Tyrone Mathieu is posting. I hope he's right.
Yeah, me too.
I hope you're right, boy.
Right, me too.
Oh, and somebody posted this today too. I seen this out. I forgot to tell y'all. It was a good point. Somebody said Tyrone Mathieu plus Marcus May might be a small improvement to the defense over a Malcolm Jenkins and a Marcus Williams last season.
That could be a fact.
When I read that, I'm like, I said that does sound familiar.
Right.
That does sound like a thing that can happen. Because just think, Malcolm Jenkins was on the end of his career. He still did you good productions, but he's not going to give you the production that Tyrone Mathieu would give you on his team.
Right.
And Marcus May is just slightly a little bit less than Marcus Williams. But if you want to be real with it, Marcus May can tackle really good. And people don't realize Marcus May, since being in the league, he's number one back there with like pass deflections and like breaking up passes and stuff that are passed his way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
I don't think people look at that. So if you look at a Tyrone Mathieu who's going to give you more production than Malcolm Jenkins, and is younger, and then you add Marcus May to replace Marcus Williams, the only thing I feel like that Marcus May is stopping him from being what Marcus Williams was is the height. That's it.
Right. That's it.
Is to be that versatile because you're 6'4" instead of 6'1". You know?
Right.
So, shoot, to be honest with everybody, it might be a little upgrade and improvement with them two.
I think so. I think so. I mean, he doesn't have the same ball skills as, Marcus Williams, but he has a little ball skills, you know what I mean? Plus, he can really tackle.
Definitely.
So for sure tackle, because everybody, Marcus Williams can't tackle. So now we have a for sure tackle at safety. So no problem at all,
Oh, yeah.
And then I think him and CD went to Florida, right?
Who?
Florida Gators.
Him and Marcus May, they used to play together for the Florida Gators. So
right.
That'd be nice.
Right. So that's a nice reunion.
But just to tell you something, I agree with Wildtown. If Mathieu signs with the Saints, he will have the number one selling jersey overnight. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to have to agree with that. I will agree with that.
Now, I can't disagree. But the question is, let me ask y'all this, Wildtown and everybody in the chat. Who would have the highest selling jersey overnight if Tyrone Mathieu, Javaris Landry, and Odell Beckham all signed with the Saints in the same day? If they all signed on the dotted line today, who will have the most selling jerseys?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Would it be even? Would it be somebody else might have the upper edge on them, or will somebody really take the lead over everybody? Like, who would win?
That's a tough one.
I think the top dogs would be between Tyrann and Jarvis, since Odell kind of passed on this last year. But still all three. Then me too. Tyrann. As much hype there is, people are excited about this man.
But at least Odell missing us. Unlike Javaris Landry hasn't even missing us yet. It's even come visit with us.
I go with Tyrann though. I think Tyrann will sell like wildfire.
Yeah, Jarvis ain't visit. He ain't visit with us because he wanted $22 million. I guarantee we ain't offering nowhere close to that.
Who that to your TAs? I see you. I honestly think we need to move CD Dudes back to safety. He was a safety in college, and I think he would be an all-pro. Just my opinion. Well, he's an all-pro where he's at right now. In my eyes,
I'm about to say he's great at that slot position, man.
But the way
people
vote, the way people vote these days, I think it's not even fair. Which I think is retarded, but it's whatever, dude. Dreyface says I would get my jersey. Yeah, his jersey is gonna be hot. Tim Dunn said the Honey Badger will win that one. Dreyface said Odell will win it. Micah Ayer said the Honey Badger would sell the most jersey. Wildtown said Mathieu, just because of what OBJ put on us last year. The city needs Mathieu. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm going with Tyrann. Tyrann, that jersey will sell so fast. My goodness.
I'm not surprised though. Brendan Reese has surprised OBJ still out there at this point. Well, I'm not surprised because he's just for his ACL. He just took for his ACL in the Super Bowl, so he's not gonna be ready till the beginning of the season, maybe if he's that lucky. So he probably not even looking to sign with nobody this yet because there's no point in signing the contract if he can't even play. Like he's probably doing what Jameis Winston did. Kind of held back for a little bit until he feel like he's ready. Why sign on somebody if you don't know what you can give him?
Yeah, I think he'll sign some. He'll come back during the season, but not at the start of the season.
Yep. Guess what, y'all? We are two subscribers away from reaching 830. Can we get 2 more subscribers? Can we get 2 more subs in here to reach 830? Can we? And yes, we will
Let's
be
go.
going live again tonight, probably around 8, 9 o'clock, depending on what time we end this podcast. So we got a great crowd right now going. We all talking about this. So we definitely go live again tonight, probably, like I said, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, depending on if anybody else is live. I don't like interrupting other people while they are live. So depending on everything, how everything goes, like I said, we will be live again to talk about all this, because we do have people that we normally have at night that are not in here because they usually coming on at night because they working. So I like to go live during the day and at night when I'm off. When I'm off from both jobs, I like to go live during the day to catch my people who can't come on at night because they work daytime jobs. I mean, they work on nighttime jobs, and then I want to get those people who I can catch during the day. So.
Right.
Y'all said, CD Deuce and Honey Badger would be an interesting duo. They would, but what would be an interesting? This might be the best defensive back room you ever had. Marshawn Lattimore, Paulton Adebo, Bradley Roby, CD Deuce, the Honey Badger, Marcus
It would
May.
be. It would be.
Don't forget my man's PJ Williams.
Right.
My
They had to
bad.
bring him in.
PJ Williams, my bad.
My guy. So excited when we signed him. I was just like a weight off my shoulders. Now we need Kwan Alexander and Tyrann. We'd be good.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I'm good with that.
we are at 8:29 now. One away.
Come on, get one more.
We're going to get one more. All this Tyrann Mathieu hype, we're going to get one more.
Oh, yeah. Without this Tyrone Mathieu, we're definitely going to get one more sub. I know we can do it because I noticed that we got like 20-something people, and then we'll go back up to 30. And I think some of them were people that have been in here, they're coming back to listen to more. But it could be new people because I think I'm the only one live right now talking about Tyrone Matthews, in the draft right now. Cause I think TJ already ended his podcast earlier, so he's off. Big Q, I haven't seen go live in a while. I don't think nobody else is on. Hold on. Let me search up the New Orleans Saints to see if anybody's live right now. Hold on, y'all. This is some bullshit. How the hell I search up the New Orleans Saints? I'm live and y'all not even putting me out here, YouTube. I should be on the top of the list when people click New Orleans Saints. Come on now. This is the disrespect. By the way, put on your calendars tomorrow. 10 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central Time. The Saints will have their free agent signings media tomorrow morning. So make sure y'all tune in to the New Orleans Saints as well. I think that's disrespectful that they don't have Hoodie Jube on here at all as I'm live. The disrespect. The disrespect to the Hoodie Jube podcast. You search up New Orleans Saints and you don't even see Hoodie Jube on here at all. Disrespect, y'all.
So you guys think if we because Marcus May and Marcus Williams were in the same draft class together in 2017. Marcus May went before Marcus Williams. You think if we got Marcus May that the Minnesota Miracle would have never happened?
Oh.
I've been thinking about that missed tackle.
I don't think so.
Yeah, man. Wow. And I'm not even downplaying Marcus Williams because he had a great rookie season down to that one play. He had a great rookie season.
He was the reason we came back in that game, so yeah.
For sure, yeah. I mean, if you watching the way he intercepts that ball, he comes out on the receivers. I mean, against the Bucs game, he did it, at the end of the game. Just how he could just swipe down in the coverage and just get that ball before the receiver. It's going to be missed in coverage, I think. But Marcus May, tackling wise and playing man, I think he'll be beneficial for us.
No, Mr. Jerry. No, Mr. Jerry. No news yet. But there's something I could tell you. Mr. Jerry, do you ever heard of the guy NFL Rumors on Twitter? NFL Rumors? He's basically the next guy that's always posting stuff out right after Ian Rappaport puts it out or puts anything out. He's right there. He commented about 50 minutes ago and said, I can see this happening soon for Tyrone Mathieu's in Saints uniforms and tagged the Saints in it. So maybe he knows something we don't. Did he heard something? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's because Tyrone Mathieu himself literally went to visit the Saints today. He's been in Louisiana all week, and then he posted about an hour ago, "A discipline will guide you through your next chapter." So maybe he's talking about his next chapters with the Saints because he already visited Saints. So I mean, we will see.
Yeah, we will see.
But Tyrone Mathieu, you need to stop playing with us, dog. You need to stop playing with us. Everybody at home wants you. They post every time they see you in New Orleans and they take a picture and you share their stuff. They all put in there and Saints, y'all better make it happen. And now you went to go visit the Saints. And now you put in that this is that you got to discipline yourself for your next chapter. Come on, bro. It's already signed with us, man.
Right.
Being a Saints fan.
Go through this every year.
Joyce B said, Hoodie Jube, I went to Saints Live YouTube. You are the only one. You damn right I'm the only one. You know why?
What's up, Joyce?
You know why? Because I'm lucky to be off right now compared to everybody else. That's why. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's look up Saints. Yes, but look up. Do all the Saints live.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Walltown Beast 88 about Adebo. He could have been a first round draft pick. He didn't sit out. We did get a steal with him.
That's facts. That's facts.
He had he might have had some rookie mistakes against that Giants and the Atlanta game, but towards the end of the season he really turned around. I think he's going to be really good this season.
Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, what was that?
My daughter.
Oh. She said, you better sign Tyrone Mathieu. Mm-hmm.
Right. She's open to her.
I got 3 little ones, man. So I'll be muting my mic.
So how does it feel to be a dad of 3 kids? 3.
Oh man, it's hard.
All girls, any boys?
I got 2 girls, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I got a boy. He's 1.
That boy's gonna be spoiled by the little ones trying to get but then he might get tired of the little girls trying to put makeup on him and stuff,
Yeah, I think he's a handful, man. But I had to have my boy. I'm done. No more.
What about the young girls? They any fans of the Saints, or they're not really a football fan?
I mean, they're too young to know it, but every time it's game day, I get them to say, "Who dat? Go Saints!" I got little jerseys for them.
Especially the baby, huh? The baby's got to have a damn outfit already.
Oh yeah, when he was born, he had his Saints onesie on. What you mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Just think, in a few years, when Hoodie Jube becomes famous, y'all can have some Hoodie Jube. I'm gonna make Hoodie Jube clothes for babies and stuff, and send that to people, like the hospitals and stuff. Children's hospitals that can have clothes to use, etc. So.
Oh yeah, I'll let them rock it.
But I feel like I told everybody, this channel is for everybody. This ain't channel for me. If I was making $1 million a year off of my channel, $1 million, $200 to $300K would go to me to make sure my house is paid off, make sure everything is good, make sure I got money for me. The rest of that's going towards my channel, buy better Saints tickets and more Saints tickets for people. If I can bring more and more people to the games, I can do more donations to children's hospitals. I can do donations to help rebuild homes out here, because everybody knows in Louisiana how crazy it is with hurricane seasons and tornadoes and all kinds of stuff, and people not able to rebuild homes because of this. So I would love to be able to help people out with that, help feed the homeless and etc. So that's what this channel is all about. So that's why I'm telling people I just can't wait for the channel to blow up. For us to reach 1K, which that's the first step, is reaching 1K and reaching reaching 4,000 watch hours. Do y'all know you gotta have at least 4,000 total watch hours, 4,000 total in a year, to be qualified. Do you know when I searched up my last 365 days, right, which is in a year, I am at 6,800. So I'm already over what we have to require for watch hours. Now we just gotta reach the 1,000 subs. Now once we reach that 1,000 subs, which is basically 171, because we have 829, so 171 more subscribers, this channel can get super chats where people can send super chats if they like to. We'll get paid for views and etc. So all that money that I'm gonna be making between the super chats, from the views and stuff like that. You know, if we partner with any ad people that wants to me to add their stuff, I can do that. All that money is gonna go straight towards the channel. I already made my money that pays my bills. I worked 2 jobs for that. I worked, my second job. Some of that money goes towards my channel as well for the money giveaways and buying tickets and etc. So that's why I tell people I cannot wait for this channel to blow up. I really can't. Because people's going to realize once this channel blows up and we got money rolling in, they're going to see more money giveaways. They're going to be seeing more, videos. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, you're blowing up, Hoodie, so be prepared and be ready.
King Nep said you have been killing it. Yes, sir.
King Nep.
I see you, Jerry. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Jerry said, who won the $80 gift card Monday night? Jerry, you won't never guess who won. Y'all will never guess who won. Jerry, take a guess who you think won. You gotta wait for Jerry to put in the comments, and we're gonna respond back at him. Kai the Great said, I predict the Saints will sign Tyrone on Friday. Get y'all gumbo ready. No, I can't wait till Friday. He better sign right now.
Yeah, Kai.
He better sign right now. He said, I don't know who. All right, well, here's Jerry right here. Jerry, take a guess at one person that you think won.
Man, I can't even think of one.
Can I guess?
Yeah, you can guess.
I guess I don't know. King Nep. I don't know.
Nope.
I'm gonna say. No.
Who that? Dana.
God of Creation.
What?
God of Creation won.
He did?
Yeah, he won the $80. He won again.
Okay. Well,
congrats
to God of Creation.
And guess when he came in? He came in late last night, like literally soon as I was about to close it off and tell everybody we're about to spin the wheel. You better come in here. He hurried up and popped in. He said, "Yeah, put me on the wheel. I want to win," and he won.
Shout out to God of Creation, man.
Yeah, $80.
Big ups to him, man. Glad he won.
And you saw what Picking and Flicking said in the chat, right?
But I pick it and flick it. Don't let
He said, don't let me catch him in the streets. You want to know why he said don't let him catch him in the streets? Because if we would have started the spin wheel without him, and let's take him off the list and re-spin it to see who would have won before him, it would have been Picking and Flicking. So Picking and Flicking said, don't you let me catch you in them streets. Got a creation to mess with him. But I think it was it Brian Pearson or somebody else in the chat that gave me a great idea for this, y'all. He said, why don't we put everybody on the spin wheel, right? That's going to want to win. And we keep spinning the wheel. So, like, who won last night was God of Creation, right? But if he won, if he, his name gets picked first, you kick him off the spin wheel, and you keep kicking people off the spin wheel down to your last two. And then whoever's name's last on the board wins. We might try that for the $100 giveaway. That might make it more fun.
That would.
Instead of spending one time and be like, okay, that's the winner, we will knock your name off if it lands on you, and the last person on that spin wheel wins.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else, just to let everybody know from my work, gave me a good video idea. So I bring some cash with me. When I make my money, I'll bring some cash with me, and I will record some videos of me asking random people on the street to subscribe and answer these questions to win money. And I'll ask them football questions. They don't have to be just Saints fans. They can be any fans. Hey, you must be subscribed first to win money, and this is the cash right here. Plus, you got to answer these questions correctly to win money. And the questions I ask from like 1 through 10 might be easy questions. So like, let's say question number 1: Who won the Super Bowl for the Saints at QB? Everybody knows that was Drew Brees. That should be an easy question for him. They were like, Drew Brees, and I hit him. Here's $1. Number 1. And each question gets a little bit harder and harder. and you keep winning $1, and when you get to the number 10, which is the hardest question, that might be worth like $20. So I might give away like actually like $30 to that one person. Off of them trying to answer questions, like unless they answer a question wrong, then they lose money out. They lose out on that money.
Wow,
that's fun too.
He said, if you think I should do that and do more of those videos, and he said, because people love seeing those type of videos. So it was just a thought.
Man, that's good.
That's interesting, right? That's creative.
Very creative.
Wild Town said, no lie, I had a dream that the first play of the season was a 75-yard bomb to Michael Thomas.
Hey.
Well,
hey, let me say this. Hope that dream be a reality when it happens.
Right. 75-yard bomb to Michael Thomas? Then we can find out if Michael Thomas can run deep routes then, huh?
Yep. Pretty much, yeah.
So that would be nice. That would be sweet.
Yeah. Now you want to maybe go Bernie Mac on. Man, that's stars. Reno Nas.
Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, can you do me a favor?
What's up, man?
You know that alarm that you play, there's little sirens and then you do the claps on your phone?
Yeah.
I need you to play that right now because your boy just hit 830 subs.
Okay.
Also, shout out to Marcos Ben Salcerio, however you say that name. Yeah, this name is a big name, and it looks like it might be a Spanish name, maybe. I can't really tell. But it says you are a new sub as well. So thank you for subscribing. Who that to you, and welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the Hoodie Jube podcast, man, where we are at 830 subs.
All right.
Oh, also,
right.
y'all, before he hits that clapping and everything, we are one like away from 40 likes. Can we make that happen?
Come on. One more like.
We have to hit the like button on the way in. Who forgot to hit that button?
Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right. Hoodie, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. Hold on.
You heard it.
All right.
You heard it.
Reached 830. And yes, we are over 40 likes now, too. We are at 43 likes. So thank you, everybody, for showing the love up in here, y'all. I can't believe we had 830. 70 people away. 70 people away from 900, which will be the $100 giveaway. Let me ask y'all. Everybody in the chat, we got 30 of y'all watching, and we got 3 people on here listening. What can y'all do with $100?
Go to the grocery store, gas.
Anything, cleaning supplies, you name it.
Right.
Pay a bill. Y'all can pay an electric bill or cable bill.
Yep. Take the pressure off. Anything.
Shout out to Data Saints in the chat. He put Cash App, Hoodie Jube. He donated
What's up,
$5 the other night to me.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that.
Yep.
That's what's up. Much love.
Hey, y'all, give me 1 second. I think somebody was knocking, unless that was the dogs upstairs that live upstairs. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Yo, OG.
What's up, man?
Our Pelicans gonna win, man.
I hope so, bro. After that disaster on Sunday night against the Clippers.
Yeah, bro.
Hope they rebound and shake off that loss and beat Sacramento later this evening.
Yeah,
I mean, we look like we're getting a little bit of help every time the Lakers lose. I get happy.
Right.
I'm back,
they're probably gonna lose some more because he just saw they lost to Denver.
Yeah, but I think LeBron go set out tonight too. I think he
Good.
hurt.
He need to. Street clothes. And if street clothes along with him, he can join him too.
Kind of said, take my lady out.
Here's where I know the name Street Clothes came from. And for those of y'all that watch the NBA on TNT with Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith. Now Charles Barkley, he's the one that came up with the name Street Clothes for Anthony Davis.
Right.
He's the one that named him Street Clothes. He said, and Kenny Smith like. He's like, why? I said, Charles, why you call him Street Clothes? Because he said every time you see Anthony Davis, he in street clothes. So that's street clothes number one, and now you got street clothes number two, which is LeBron.
Street clothes.
Street clothes. And look, and my dad comes to town, and we watch basketball like on weekends, and every time we see the Lakers lose, and every time we see Anthony Davis, we say street clothes.
That's all, folks.
Oh, I laugh, bro. That's gonna be the name from now on.
Yeah, that's all, folks.
But that's all, folks.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah. That I say. Ooh. He said,
shout out to the Nola Bros. I saw your comment at least. Shout out to the Nola Bros. Go like and subscribe.
Shout out to my man T. Shouts out to LL. Shout out to Brew.
Yeah,
shouts
man.
out to Todd. Nola Bros. Shouts out from yours truly, the OG JP in the building.
Sure.
And the Hoodie Jube podcast, baby.
Go like and subscribe, y'all.
And like I said, like I've been saying for a while, 1, 2, 1, 2. You are now rocking with the best. The Hoodie Jube podcast in effect. Let's get it.
Also, shout out to Wildtown Best, man. He tagged me in here on Twitter and put, if y'all want to talk some Saints football, follow my boy Hoodie Jube on YouTube and hop in and talk some football. So who that to you as well, Wildtown, and trying to help grow this channel as we all trying to do this. Everybody, I seen Elite, I seen Jerry, I seen Grand Izzo, I seen a few other people basically go into other people's shows, talking, watching it, and literally will put that thing in there after, like, Jerry. Every time you live in TJ's or Big Q's or whatever, see that thing, and then that thing, you're like, oh yeah, hop over to Hoodie Jube's after, and then we'll see a few new faces, so people are following.
Yeah, man.
I'm just waiting on my collab one day, waiting for Big Q and TJ to personally make a show with this Hoodie Jube coming on, as a special guest, and we can just chat it up, and I feel like that can blow up as well, because we all agree on some things and we don't, and we can all make each other maybe think a different way. But I'm waiting on them, I'm waiting on y'all. And Slim Cell, you said you're about to head out, man. Who that to you? Tell everybody. Who that?
Man, much love to y'all, man. Who that to everybody? Y'all be safe.
Yeah, you too, bruh.
We'll see you later, Slim Cell.
Before Hoodie shut it down, I just want to special shout out to all the Saints creators out there, like TJ and Big Q and Nola Bros and Under the Dome podcast and Hood and Deuce and Ross Jackson. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to Mr. Matt Mascano from the After Further Review. Shouts out to everybody, all of them, man. The whole clique.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
Hey, Wildtown already basically reading my mind. He said maybe we can all catch a game together. Hey, that will happen in the future when the channel blows up. When I got like thousands of dollars coming in here, I'm gonna be buying a shitload of Saints tickets. I'm gonna try to buy out those suites, that are on the field, the new on the field. Those are over $300,000 a year, $200,000 to $300,000 a year. But you got 8 games at home, and you get to bring 20 people in that suite. So once you do making that money and can buy season tickets like that, we're gonna have 20 of us at each game. You know, like 20 new subscribers every game coming in there and chilling out, and we all just hanging together. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be super nice.
Very, very super nice, bro.
I ain't never been to a Saints home game, man.
That's another thing. That's another thing I forgot to tell y'all. You remember I told y'all we had Jameis Winston's cousin on here talking to us that one night. I met him on Twitter. This is what when me and him was having a conversation about then. I told him, I said, let me see if I can find this. Hold on. I told him, I said it was cool to go live. Let's see, hold on, where is this at? Hold on. I told him, I said, man, bro, I said, hope one day I can meet your cousin, man. Me and him's got a lot in common. He said, for sure, bro. He said, I definitely hope to be that person to connect the two of you.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
If he can hook me up with Jameis Winston and be able to meet Jameis Winston in person, and he find out what Hoodie Jube is trying to do, what type of person I am, me and him will connect and be best buddies forever. Because he's only 28 years old. I'm about to be 27. So we're around the same age. The only thing is you're famous. I'm not famous. But I will be famous one day. I will be on your level being famous one day just as a YouTuber and stuff like that. So I'm saying, just think of being able to partner up with Jameis and have him on my show here and there. That would be dope. Anything is possible. That's why I tell people, don't ever say never. If you want something, you will grind for it, you know. Right.
Like another Super Bowl.
Yeah, like I said, you can't never count that out. Or what happened one day.
Yep. This has been fun, man.
It has been super fun.
Yep.
Who was it? Hold on. Somebody posted this the other day. Kevin White. You remember Kevin White? Has been on the practice squad. Like he's on the practice squad right now, you know, for a future contract again. Well, he commented the other day because you remember they just started their training camp again. Well, like, you know, working out again at the facilities and stuff. Mm-hmm. And he commented and posted on Twitter the other day a picture of him eating, you know, at the facility, eating the facility's food, you know, that they cook for him. And he says, I'm not going to lie, the New Orleans Saints has the best food, no doubt. And he had like a freaking lobster on there, mac and cheese, you know, catfish, you know, he had everything you could think of. That's seafood, man. He said, man, I can't lie. He said, I think the Saints have the best food out here. Yeah. You know, but all the places he played for, he was basically saying the Saints had the best food out there. And I'm like, we probably do.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. But for those that stay in the city of New Orleans, those who are in the chat, if some of y'all family members remember this lady, Chris Owens, she's one of the top singers, dancers, entertainers, like on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. She died earlier today, and we just want to send our thoughts and prayers to the Owens family of Chris Owens. So just let them know that we're here for him and we're praying for him. For those that know, because I think she was also a big Saints fan as well. I think. Yes. So our thoughts and our prayers go out to that family. And
my thoughts goes out too.
Owens.
Yeah, my thoughts are going out to them as well.
Yes. When I saw it earlier, I'm like, no. And you know, it kind of, my face kind of changed it for a minute, but I understand that's, hey, like they always tell me, that's part of life, man. And you know, our hearts are, you know, once again, our thoughts and prayers and condolences out to that family.
Yes, sir. We all pray. And also, I see what Ty the Great put. He said, catch you on the Nola Bros. So yes, everybody, make sure y'all go subscribe to the Nola Bros as they're going to be watching the Pelicans game tonight against the Kings. I'm going to be in there watching it with them, you know, supporting them. They'll be the hype. They'll be the hype, man. Like I said, we might go live after the Pelicans game goes off, you know. I know it might be a late chat, but that's when we probably go late again. Live again for the late people that show up late. But Mr. Jared be out. Mr. Jared gonna be knocked out already. He's gonna be like, he's gonna pop in for like a few seconds, huh?
Yeah, I'll probably hop in the later one too.
Next time.
You said you probably won't be in the later one?
No, I said I will be most likely.
Oh yeah, everybody be popping in the late ones. But look at King that put. He said Drew will be there. Yeah, I will be there one day, whenever that happens, whenever that time comes. Also, we are 1 like away from 45 likes. Can we do it? Who hasn't hit that like button yet since they came up in here?
I don't know
We're
what
1 like away. Oh, and somebody else subscribed. Somebody else subscribed, but it did not say their name. But we are at 831 now.
All
So
right.
we're getting little by little, y'all. Little by
Boom.
little.
Let's go.
But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We've been live for 3.5 hours. Chatting it up about the Tyrone Mathieu situation, which I think will come sooner or later. I feel like soon as we hop off of this podcast and we end it, Tyrone Mathieu is gonna sign. Then I'm gonna have to start up another one saying he signed. So
hey, that's fine with me as long as he signs. That's cool.
That's why I've been waiting patiently. Just in case like it pops up. Hey y'all, he signed. Yeah, I'm here live. I told
you. Breaking news.
Yeah, but nah, they just playing with my heart. Tyrone Mathieu's probably watching my show right now, like, dog, just end the podcast so I can announce my shit, man. So that's probably what he's waiting on. But it's cool, y'all.
Let's give a hand clap for 831, man. I got to do it. Hoodie Jube at 831 right now, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. 831, and whoever thought we'll be at 831.
Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going.
Jerry, who would have thought I would have made 831 already when we just started up in September?
Wow. Nobody, from my perspective. But
I never thought I would be like that. I think in the last month we gained almost 300 people in the past month.
Yep.
Everybody's ready for football. They're missing it. I know I am.
I know you are. You already know I am.
I need these 5 months to go by like that.
Hey, CJ, I don't usually ask people this, question because, I don't like people telling us where they are from, but just to be curious, are you a person that could be local to go to a Saints game? Like, could you say, hey, I can make it to a Saints game?
I mean, I don't mind. I live in Columbus, Ohio. So,
you have to fly, man.
Yes, sir. I would have to fly, but it's been a long time dream to come down there and watch a game for real. I've been a Saints fan since 2005. People ask me like, "How are you a Saints fan? You live in Ohio?" I'm like, man, Drew Brees, Reggie Bush, Deuce McAllister.
How can you be a fan in Columbus, Ohio, with what the Browns had out of years?
Right. My dad was a Browns fan.
Hey, and speaking of the Browns, we're supposed to be coming up to their stadium next year. So.
Yeah. I planned on going to the Browns, Bengals, and possibly the Pittsburgh game too. I planned on going to them. I was really upset the year Drew's last year because we had 2 away games, and I wanted to see Drew one more time. And we played Chicago and the Lions, and I didn't get to go to neither one of them games because of COVID. So that was really a bummer. But, yeah, I wanted to watch Drew at least one more time, man.
Well, you never know. This year, you could be a winner of one of the games. You just got to comment, ahead of time and say, hey, I can make it to this game. I can fly out. Let me know, and then we'll put you on a spin wheel, and we'll pick winners to go to the games.
Oh, that would be great, man.
Because I do tickets giveaway, remember? So you can win a game and go with us to the games. And this year I've been working 2 jobs, working my butt off at my 2 jobs. I'm trying to pay off all my bills, all my credit card debt, anything I need, pay that off and have that ready for the 2022 season to where I can buy some tickets up close. But I did meet 2 different people that have, connection with the Saints that can get me season tickets without me having to wait on the season ticket line. I might still have to pay for them. They might can help me get some for free, depending. My dad's got a good friend as well that has connected with somebody like that. That might can give me a few free tickets, here and there. So if they can do that, that's going to save me some money as well. And we trying to get season tickets. Like last year, the last 2 games that I went to, which was the Panthers and the Dolphins game, we sat up close. And when I tell you sitting up close was so much fun, like all you got to do is ask King Nepp in there. King Nepp's in the chat. I think he's still in here. He enjoyed the game. He's a Miami Dolphins fan, and he's like a brother from another mother to me. It's been helping me grow my channel as well. And he flew out from Miami to come visit me and stuff for my birthday, and we went to the Saints game together, to the Dolphins game. He enjoyed it.
Yep.
That's super fun.
Yeah, I got to watch Drew go against the Browns. Well, it was a great seats, man. Right by their tunnel too. It was closer towards the end zone. It was man. I got to see Drew from like 10 feet. I was screaming like a little girl, man. It was great.
Joyce B, who did you? I'm in Michigan. I got Sky Miles. Well, you might have to fly here and come see a Saints game as well. Like I said, we're gonna do whatever we can to get people to come. Like Crutcher lives like 3 hours away from the dome, somewhere in Louisiana, probably 2 or 3 hours away from there. So I told the people, like my goal one day is to have, money to buy me a like an old school bus, and or it can be an old Greyhound bus or something like that. And we're gonna turn that sucker and remodel the inside and out and turn that thing into like a little party bus, and we're going to pick up people from all around the states and stuff, for when they ready to go to the Saints games, pick them up, and we're going to be drinking, listening to music, having fun on our way to the game and on our way back to it. Nobody's got to drink and drive. Everybody can just have a good time.
That's what's up, man. But something, Hoodie Jube, one of my favorite moments this past year when you had that little watch party you had on one of the games that we watched. I think you had your dad, Papa Jube on there. I think if I remember.
Yeah, I think it was the Falcons one.
I think so. I don't know if it was the Falcons or.
It was the Falcons one, I believe. It was like the last home game.
Yeah.
And we was waiting to see if we was gonna make it to the playoffs. Remember, my dad was here, my mom was here.
Yeah. Shouts out to Mama Jube and Daddy Jube, man. The parents of Hoodie Jube.
Shout out to them.
Yep. I mean, shouts out to the family, man. I mean, y'all they keep this ride going with you, bruh.
Oh, let's see.
I'm not about to say anything.
Hey fellas, I'm about to hop off here, man. But I'm going to be on the other chat later on.
Oh yeah, you good. Make sure y'all check out the NOLA Bros if y'all haven't already. Type in NOLA and then Bros, BREAUX, and search them up. Because I'm gonna try to get in their chat at 9:00 when the Pelican game comes on, and watch it with them. And then after that show, like I said, we'll go live for like an hour or two, till like 1:00 in the morning. And then I'm gonna get my butt to bed too.
All right, bet.
So all right, who that to you?
Far behind you, bro.
Who that, man? I'll let you.
But let's end the show right now, and then we'll get everybody a chance to kind of breathe and stuff and do whatever they need to do. Maybe Tyrone Mathieu will finally announce it after I get off of this damn thing. But who that to you, Don? Also, who that? See, look, Jared, this is the person right here that I'm telling you about, the new subscriber that I couldn't really pronounce the name really well.
Oh, okay. Marcos.
That's correct.
We'll just call you Marcos Ben. I mean, because I can't get that last name. It's hard to say, but I'm gonna just call you MBY for short.
Yep.
Make it nice. Make it real nice.
But we're going to end the podcast right here. Mr. Jerry, you can help me end the podcast as well. We ended with 45 likes so far and 831 subs. We gained 7 subscribers this morning. Well, 8, because we was at We was at 8:23 before I started the show. So 8 people in 3 hours is pretty damn good. To gain. So we're gonna keep doing that. That's why we're gonna go again late tonight, and hopefully maybe we can reach 8:40 before we go to bed. Get another 9 folks, 8 to 9 people, before we go to bed tonight. So I appreciate everybody that came on the show and talked it up with us. I appreciate everybody that came in and tuned in and watched the chat with us as well. Like I told everybody before, make sure y'all tune into the NOLA Bros tonight and show some love to them with the Pelicans game. It's gonna be really fun watching it with them. And then after their show goes off around 11, probably we'll be back on here again. But Jerry probably be asleep, but all the late birders will be there. Jerry's the early birder. So
that's right.
With that being said, everybody, I'm gonna have to say this. I didn't see Megan and them in here tonight, but I always gotta tell people, go Hawks to them. I gotta say, fly Eagles fly for the Eagles fans that are in here. So go Hawks, fly Eagle flies, and who that to y'all. And Mr. Jerry, I'll let you say your thing too before we end.
Yes, sir. And as we get ready to end this podcast, and if y'all don't know, y'all will know that there is absolutely no YouTube without your boy, Hoodie Jube.
You heard him. There's no YouTube without your boy, Hoodie Jube, y'all. We'll see y'all again, hopefully in the NOLA Bros chat. If not, I'll see y'all on my chat tonight around 11. Who that to y'all. Love y'all. See y'all tonight.
Love y'all and God bless.
It's your boy CT Crusher here checking in. Just wanting to remind y'all to go subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube for the Hoodie Jube live podcast. We talking pressing topics here for you every night of the week. Hit that ding dong bell to make sure you don't miss an upload. Come join in on the conversation. Help us expand the community. We do a lot of giveaways, give away to a lot of charities, giving away to the local children's hospital. And oh, by the way, if you want a chance to win free NFL tickets, yes, I said that, free NFL tickets, make sure you subscribe and hit the ding so you don't miss a chance to win free NFL tickets. Peace out.
No, I miss my brother, yeah. No, I miss my brother, yeah. No, I miss my brother, yeah. It's 5. No, I miss my brother. Yeah, I'm in the studio. Let him hear it with brother, yeah. No, I miss my brother, yeah. Twin. Who I'm gon' call when it's time to ride? Who gon' pull up when it's time to slide? Me and my brother, we stick together, no other. We blowing up like a bubble and we took over, no other. Who I'm gon' call when it's time to ride? Who gon' pull up when it's time to slide? Me and my brother, we stick together, no other. We blowing up like a bubble and we took